What is going on? How are we doing tonight? I know there's a ton of streams going on right now. Figured I'd pop on for about an hour and shoot the breeze with everybody. What is new? What is up? How is life? What's going on? Start to see everybody trickle in shortly. I know there's a bunch of the bigger streams going right now. JB's is on there. I thought Rob was still on. A few channels, so everybody pops in, we'll shoot the breeze, see how everyone's doing. Got kind of personal and touchy last night, so let's see if it goes the different direction. It's Me Brian has a new channel starting tomorrow. Really? I did not hear that. What's the idea behind the channel? What's up, Jacob? How you doing today, Ert? Brian Wilkinson. Now, is he gonna do? Is he gonna do it for coins, or is he gonna do like a different kind of genre, like trying something different? I haven't actually caught Brian's streams, like really caught it in a while. Unfortunately, I catch a little piece here and there. I've just been so busy. Oh wow, they blocked his channel. That sucks. What's up, Mikey? How you doing, brother? You got a 200 ring today for $8. Nice. Oh man, that sucks for Brian. Hopefully they'll give it back like they did with oldies and goodies, because they screwed him up too. Make sure to smash that like button, guys. All it ends up doing is getting my stuff out there so people see it more. We have a bigger community. We have more fun. Thanks, man. See, honestly, thank you. I appreciate you emailing me. I enter, dude. I enter for everything, and honestly, I probably missed 2/3 of them. Yeah, he was close. I mean, I know Brian will get 90% of them back pretty quickly, so he'll be all right. That sucks. I do feel bad for him, like truly. That really sucks. I hope that doesn't happen to me. That's why I try to be cautious and not put anything that's copyrighted or anything that they could put strikes against me on. Jacob's doing a giveaway, huh? I'll have to go check that out. I actually have to start putting some mail together for a couple people. The other day I put out a video for these crispy, beautiful looking bills. Some nice brand new $2 bills. Told everybody, if you wanted to buy them, let me know. I don't care. I have plenty of like brandy new crispies like this. So they're sequential and whatnot. It's a nice, add on to your collection. And few people picked some up. I think I sold about half of them. And everybody was like, well, how much do you charge? And I said, very simple, face plus shipping and whatever you want to throw on as a premium. One, if you leave a comment. Two, if you get a shout out. And three, if you send me something. Ah, okay. You're doing the same thing that Sokka did. How am I streaming now? I just went live, just straight through YouTube. I'm not doing a hangout or anything like that. Honestly, I'm just so frustrated with the hangout thing and the group chat and whatnot. I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Yeah, that Sokka thing's pretty cool. The whole send me something one, that one's, to me, that one's kind of pushing it. But the other two, do the shout out and whatnot. That's awesome. That's the way to do it. Excuse me for drinking, guys. I just got home. 4 people watching, 3 likes. Who's lurking in here? The market fell 500 points. I haven't noticed. I know there's, like I said, I know earlier I said there's a lot of big streams that are still going right now. So we get people, we don't. I don't really care. I'm just hanging out. It's 12:30 in the morning for me. I got to get up at 6 o'clock and go pick up my daughter. PMU, what's going on? There's another troll. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the party. Just another Friday night? Saturday? I don't know what the hell it technically is anymore. These second shift hours are killing me. Trolling. Well, if you need help learning how to troll, Terry will be in here. You'll see a thumbs down. You can always count on her to screw me up. Yeah, I think it would be considered Saturday morning, sort of. I guess if you were in across the pond, yeah. I think it's still kind of more Friday night because most of the country still. Yeah, silver giveaways hit 2K. Yep. Channels that do the coin rolls, hunts, and all that tend to grow more when they're giving away a bunch of stuff. Why am I unstable? I have nothing running on my computer with this. What is up with that? Yeah, so it's 9:30 for you. So for you, it's perfect. You, it's Saturday. For us, it's Friday. Yeah, it looks good. Looks it's like it's laggy here for me. Wow, that's crazy. This computer's going nuts today. You went insane yesterday, huh? We all do that. How, pray tell, did you go insane? Oh. I wish there was alcohol in that. I gotta order some more coin supplies. I'm getting pretty freaking low. How'd you go insane, Mikey? Oop. You hit 100 subs yesterday. Then Mike told me that he got an 1860 copper nickel Indian head. What? What? See, PMU, that I'm in the same boat, bud. I'm not about the whole bribe everybody and buy everybody off. That's not my style. I'd rather have people that enjoy my content come on and just be there to enjoy my content. I mean, yeah, I've been slacking because I haven't been putting a lot of coin hunts and whatnot on lately, but yeah, I'm picking her up in like 5.5 hours, which sucks because I only literally have her for today, tomorrow, whatever, and I gotta drop her off the next morning, and she's going for 2 weeks because she's going on vacation with her mom and her stepdad. They muted you. I try not to talk about them. They're just not for me anymore. I leave it at that. Ever since they changed their format, I haven't gone back. PMU, that's half the battle, bud. That's half the battle. And you know what? I'm not sure how many of you were in the stream last night, but the conversation had me thinking all day. Truly, it had me thinking like crazy about everything that went on last night. And it came to me, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to reach out to some of the bigger channels, Rob, Half Dollar, all all of them, silver giveaways, whoever, all the bigger channels, and I'm going to talk to them and go like, look, here's what I want to do. I want to set up a once a month, one day, back to back. Each channel takes their turn, back to back, boom, boom, boom. We'll have it scheduled out. So there's literally like 16 hours of content. And the thought behind it is, coin roll hunts, auctions, whatever. And all the proceeds for that one day of the month will get set aside into an account. We'll call it the rainy day fund. We'll pick a 5-channel committee on who decides what that money's used for. So, for example, I know one of our community members is laid off from work right now. They need that rainy day fund to pay a couple of bills. Reach out to the committee. They sit there and say, "Hey, all right, we know you. You're a good dude. Here's $500. When you get caught up, send it back. Send it back. Put it in the pot for the next one for somebody who needs help." I mean, how long ago before was it somebody had gotten it was a flood or a tornado or a hurricane or something that messed up their house, and everybody was holding fundraisers to help them get by. AU Rebel passed away when we were raising money for his funeral. You know what I mean? All kinds of stuff like that. And if we do a monthly thing, I mean, like somebody like Rob sits there and advertises it and just does as many boxes as he can sell out on. And just, have him get 15, 20 boxes if that's the case. Tell him, okay, I'm sold out with the 6 boxes I have, but guess what? Go to the next channel. They're coming up after me. They got some boxes. Go check them out. Hit them up. Do what they got to do. The same thing. Right. It's a savings pool. Exactly. It's a security blanket for all of our community. God forbid one of us gets in a car accident and it's their only vehicle. Um, somebody like, say, for example, like myself, my daughter has a dog and they're really attached to it, and the dog gets hit by a car and it dies. Hey, here's a couple $100. Go buy a new. I wonder who DB Stupid is. I haven't actually seen that name before. Exactly. Whoever goes through hard times, it's a simple thing. No, I know it's don't be stupid. I figured that much. I just didn't want to go there. But yeah, that was the thought that I had, and I figured, if everybody who's in the community sits there and say, so we have Rob do a poll and figure out, the top five. We put a whole bunch of examples of who to be in charge of it, and then just vote whoever the panel is going to be, and then those five people are the council that chooses, for lack of better description. No, it's a legit channel. I mean, they got 200 subs, man. No worries. No worries. So what's new with everybody? Hey, man, what's up, brother? How you doing? No, no way, dude. One committee that controls the whole thing. So it'll literally be a voted on. The five person committee would be the ones who chooses whether to accept it or not, and then how much to divvy out. I went to work and got told I could stay or go home. Guess what I did? I hope you went to work and stayed there so you can get paid. But then again, it is Friday, Saturday, long weekend. Good for you, Ink Man. What do you mean? How would you get that position? It would be a voted on thing, bud. Like from the community. Yes, streaming is all screwed up still. Yes, PMU, exactly. It would be something like anybody who thinks they would suggest somebody, and it would just be literally email me who you think it should be, and I'll literally create a tally and go, okay, they're it. Peter Patak, what's going on? StreamYard is the current front runner in that, but I'm not sure if it's the way to go. Slacker. I was talking about creating a once a month event. Call it the community insurance, community whatever. I don't know. The idea of it would be to get all the bigger channels to jump in, do coin hunts, selling the rolls like normal, doing their auctions, whatever. and have all the proceeds be donated into one pot, so that way we can come up with a 5-man panel, 5-channel panel that'll determine whoever is really in need of help. I.e., hey, I just lost my job, bills are getting tight, and obviously people know who you are if you're in the community, and they'll go, hey, sure, we'll cut you, we'll PayPal you guys, $300, $500, whatever the panel agrees to the number. Hey, I just got, into a car accident and, it's my only car, whatever, you know what I mean? Yes, that account will be on its own PayPal altogether. I figured I would do that since I'm already kind of messing around multiple things as it is. Also the records would be very much publicly out there. I mean, anybody who wants to see it, I'd pull the account up and go, there you go. So that way nobody can say that there's any kind of misrepresentation. Well, that's exactly it, Slacker. That's exactly it. You just don't know. I mean, like, for example, AU Rebel, when he passed away, everybody did fundraisers to raise money to help for his funeral. It's stuff like that. This way, what's a couple hours from each channel to pop in and do it. Okay, you're just worried about abuse of power of people who loan money and never return it. Well, if it becomes a tax thing, then it would come right out of the actual account to do it, because it's all a donation thing. So you just take it out of the total pot and cover the tax issues. Because ideally, in a perfect world, it would just continue to pile up and sit there. I mean, who knows? It may get to the point where it hits 10 grand the first day that we end up doing it. I mean, that's a lot of freaking money, but you know what? Not even like a loan. The whole point is to help people with you don't need to pay it back. If you feel the need to, then pay it back. But that's the whole point is to be able to make a difference in people when they're down in the dumps. I mean, I know there's another member in our community right now who's living in their car. They're in a really bad spot in life, and they're going through some personal issues, and they're living in a car right now. Tell me that wouldn't be great to sit there and go, dude, here's $1,500. There's your security deposit. There's your whatever to get going. Yes, it's more of a nonprofit. It's not or a charity. Yes, it's not to make money for anybody. It's just a rainy day fund for when shit goes wrong. That's the idea I'm thinking. And we all know each other in the community. Everybody knows everybody now. And if you don't, what's up, ECP? I mean, ECP knows we just did something for his niece. It comes into the same thing. We're all a family here, so if you can put a little bit to the side and make that difference, I think it would be a phenomenal thing. Like, we were talking on my stream yesterday, and it was 3:30 in the morning roughly, and talking to one of our community members, and he's going through a bunch of stuff, and there was literally 2 people on the channel willing to donate him 20 ounces of silver right there on the spot each to help them get off their feet. And that's where the idea came from. You get what I mean, though, PMU. You get what I mean. It's just the concept behind it. I mean, they can sit there and shoot an email, and the council can go, "Hey, I know where you're at. We know you. You're a pillar to the community. We look at you. You're cool as shit. We get that you're going through some trouble. How can we help?" But yeah, exactly. Man, that is awesome, ECP. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm honestly, I'm just more thrilled that she's not showing progression that's in the wrong direction. So as long as she's getting better, God bless him. I'm just really happy that things are on the right side for her. And honestly, I couldn't be happier to help her out. Jacob, that makes me very happy to hear. I'm gonna put details together for now and I gotta mastermind it. What's going on, Chef? How you doing, brother? Well, let's hope that it stays that way or gets better. She will always be in thoughts and prayers. The whole family, brother. You know that. Glad you can pop in, Chef. Appreciate it, man. What's cooking with you today, brother? Craziness. Couple of things in for Bella. She's gonna be a happy little girl. Starting to add up, guys. And the other thing that came in is her stamp set, so she can start marking. Can you guess what she's getting for her birthday? What other topics or ideas do I have as far as that one is concerned? Or just things that I have going on? It is PMU, and that's exactly why my idea, just in general. I'm putting together a few things. I'm working with TLT, trying to set up and arrange an event, a YouTube community event that is right now, because I've had this conversation a few times, but it'll be a panning retreat. ECP, he'll know all about that, but we're looking in Texas because there's a lot of channels out in Texas. And the idea is, right now, like I said, I'm trying to put all this together, but the idea is a big outdoor retreat for everybody to come down for like a 3 or 4 day weekend. We all meet up, we all can hang out. People who are, our panners in that area will be bringing dredges and panning equipment and all kinds of other stuff. Yeah, Slacker, you were one of them that was mentioned. And putting together a whole bunch of stuff to do a big prospecting outing. And the idea is just to bring everybody together. Some people may want to camp at the sites in the area that Tim was suggesting, and there's also hotels that are right nearby as well, so you have that option as well. So like I said, I'm trying to put all this information together so that way we can sit there and put it out there and go, okay, guys, March, whatever, June, whatever day it is, here's the event, here's the info. If you guys want in, shoot me an email. We're going to book all these campsites and all these hotel rooms and all this crap in one shot and make it happen. And the idea behind that is we'll do that one, and then maybe the next one will be in Cali. Maybe the next one will be in New York. Maybe it'll be in Florida. Who knows? And we'll just keep doing them. One of the suggestions we actually had was to do something like Philadelphia. Meet up in Philly. We'll rent a little small hall so we can all hang out. And we'll be able to go to the Philadelphia Mint. Yeah, ECP, there's so many places that was suggested. So many, bud. But the whole idea is not to get just the coin community, not to get just the painting community, but get the metal detectors, the stackers, the scratchers, everybody. There is. There's tons in Cali, there's in Texas and Florida. They're everywhere. Everywhere. And then we were talking about a ton of different ideas, and just because there was like 35 people in the chat when we were talking about it, and everybody was just like, oh, I like this, and oh, I like that, and oh, I like this. And then it was just, but I like that one better. And then I liked it, and it just kind of whittled down to the panic adventure and being able to go camping at the same time, which means we can all go drink, have a good time, laugh, have some fun, get to meet each other, and really just see the other side of the people than just on the screen, the flat screen. John Oof, what's going on? Oh shit, we're getting raided by John. Yes, I agree. I think it would be an absolutely insane but a really fun, crazy event, to the point where I'm even considering a couple of other options of even custom t-shirts for the event. I've actually thought about creating up a custom, like a copper round. That way, when you go, this will be like kind of a reward. John Oof's birthday, huh? Happy birthday! But yeah, there's a lot of big ideas I've got going on right now, trying to make that difference, and I'm just trying to put a lot of the pieces together. I want it to be rock solid before I, really throw it out and make it official. You're getting old, John, huh? How old are you now, bud? Well, right now we're talking about how old John is. Apparently he's old. Well, Slacker, like I said, I will keep everybody informed. Like I said, I'm trying to put these numbers in the information and all. 30? Are you kidding me? You're a freaking puppy if you're 30. I wish I was still 30. But yeah, like I said, I want to be able to put this together. And then if we can get that rainy day thing and those events going, I mean, who knows? Maybe the rainy day fund gets so big that we can help pay for people's airfare to get there. There's lots of different ideas that are dropping in and coming out, and just there's craziness. I always tend to end up being part of the bigger things, and I enjoy the challenge, so I like the logistic ends of it. Yeah, Jacob's a young buck. Johnny, what's going on, brother? Nice to see you back. Make sure we're smashing that like button, boys. PMU turned 14 in July. Where's all my buddies? Nobody's talking today. Destroy it. Well, I don't know if you want to destroy it. Just give it a little tickle. We want it to come back so we can get it, erect that thumb a little bit more next time. No, it absolutely is PMU. It's really nice to see the youngins get into it. That's why I'm excited for Bella when she does her birthday party. Because she's doing her birthday thing on the 18th. She's going to go live on her channel and open up all the gifts that everybody sent her and all the different coins and whatnot. So I'm sure she's going to lose her marbles. There's so many packages because she's so good at finding Benjis. I know there's at least 2 in there. I want to see if she can sniff them out without opening the packages. You talked to other channels about PM's conversation before and it never went anywhere. So what do you guys got planned this weekend? Anything cool? Myself, I got to get Bella at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then I come back to the house and we got to get the horses and hook them up in the trailer. And then we're off. We're gone for most of the afternoon doing some horseback riding and all kinds of stuff for the afternoon. Going to Dallas next week. Sweet. What you going there for? The oldest coin I have is some Roman coins, like 350 AD. And then after that, I'm going to 1820. Vacation. Cool. I've been there one time for kind of like a drive-through thing. That was about as far as I ever went through Dallas. I got to figure out what I'm going to do, not this weekend, but the next 2. With not having Bella, I'm going to be like ripping my hair out bored. There's no understatement there, Johnny. There's still roads that they have built that are better than the ones that are on my town right now. 2,000-year-old roads are still better than current ones. That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, Slacker, I agree. One of the things that I was doing was actually taking my phone and doing a hangout party and just leaving it right next to the computer so everybody could hear the conversation. Oh, absolutely. There's aqueducts and whatnot. There's tons of stuff that are still out there. I mean, look at the Colosseum, for Christ's sake. And they're still today discovering more and more and more every day. Yeah, it's crazy that it takes you 8 and 9 hours just to go 2/3 of the way across Texas. 8 and 9 hours, I could go through 5 states and where I'm at. Well, Slacker, I'm glad you do. The like I said, the charity one is going to be a little bit longer in the making, I think, but the idea behind it is a solid one. What's going on, Andrew? And the panning event, the the YouTube channel convention meetup hangout panning party. That's going to be a whole or prospecting party, we can call it. Thing because I mean, how many people who haven't gone panning or haven't seen Texas would love to do both at the same time and meet people face to face finally that we talk to all the time online? Hope everything's going well with you too, Andrew. I know you got little rough times going as well. Appreciate it. What's up, Graham? What's going on, US? The party's starting to pick up now, guys. What to talk about now? Let's see. Shoot. I really didn't have much on my agenda for today. Working tomorrow, celebrating my mom's birthday, having to do a consultation to fix my garage. Hopefully meeting IS at a coin show. Oh, you got a coin show. There you go. Graham, did I get your letter yet? Did you have it addressed from Graham Stacker, or was it addressed from somebody else, like your name? From Graham? I haven't gone to the post office today. Was it in a big yellow one, Bud, or a regular envelope? So I can narrow down the pile. Hey, Maddie, what's going on? There's another great channel that's growing quite quickly, too. That's Lev, Saka. Oh, that's Burning Coin. I don't remember who that one is. That's Dad and Daughter. Bradley Height. Was this it? Fragile? Have a good one, Stacker. Well, that's not your writing. All right, then I won't pull it out. Then the answer is no. I have not gotten it yet. Because that's all. I mean, it's not like it's a little, but there's like 25 in there. And then Bella's going to freak out because she's got herself a 2009 Eagle finally. Because that's her year. 2009 everything. What I miss? Yep, Jacob's got a GOG going on, so if y'all ain't sub to him, make sure you smash that button for him. Yeah, I'm gonna end up stopping tomorrow since I'll have Bella, so she'll probably freak out like, "Oh, that's mine," try to steal it. And I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, don't touch it." Yeah, I saw Manning had a stream. I think it was today. Today's been a blur, but well, yesterday now, last night. I saw their stream the other day, and I only catch like little pieces of it because I'm always at work. So it's hard to even like mod or help out other streams. It's a drag, but it pays the bills. Thursday night, yes. Okay, it was last night. Well, to me, it's last night. Technically, Friday night for me is tonight. Yeah, I always catch part of your stream. I just never get a lot of it. You know what, where did I put my flipping notebook? There you are, sitting behind me. All right, so we're going to do the rainy day thing, and I'm just going to take names down of the people who wanted to do it. Slacker did. PMU, he said he wanted to be part of it. Fire Boys did. Is in the house, guys. Don't forget He's just been hiding in the background, which is all good by me. Get the 2019 Korean Tiger in today. Awesome. Awesome. That's cool. Silver City, what's up? Manning, I was actually trying to come up with a. It's hard to explain. Basically, there's a lot of people in our community, and we all have rough times. I know of one of them who just got laid off. I know another one who's currently living out of their car. Another one, was in a car accident. Everybody has, rough times. So the idea would be to getting all these channels who do coin hunts and, charge for the rolls and whatnot, or auctions or whatever, and have all these people collaborate and work with me, and we'll just literally put up a schedule for them and take all the proceeds to that and put it all into one PayPal rainy day fund bank account. And the idea behind that is to create like a 5-person panel to decide, say I get in a car accident, I'd have to message the panel and say, look, here's my situation. You guys clearly know me. If you're some random person who nobody's ever heard of, obviously they're going to be like, yeah, we don't know you. Sorry. But, if you're a content provider and you're out there and people know who you are and you're always in the community, and they sit there and say, look, I was in a car accident. I'm screwed right now. It's the only car I got. I could use some rainy day money to get me by until I get caught up. And then the whole point is not to say send it back like a loan, but if you want to, it'd be greatly appreciated, because then it can be put back to good use for somebody else. Even if it's, hey, I can only send $50 here, $100. If that's what you want to do, great. But the point is not to say I want it back. It's more of a charity fundraiser. So that way we can sit there and pick who needs it. Hey, I just got laid off from my job. I'm the sole provider. I'm a single dad. Rent's coming up and I just don't got it. They meet up, they go, sure, all right, how much is rent? PayPal, there you go. Yes, a community insurance sort of, a rainy day fund, whatever, which way you want to do it. Correct. It's all about paying it forward. Because you know what? We all get that one day where something screws us hard and you got nowhere to turn. Exactly, PMU. But that's the whole point. Matting, even if you're just wanting to put in a donation, you can do that, which is great. Honestly, I wouldn't even if people wanted to do donations, I would actually rather take those donations, buy a bunch of generic silver rounds, have the different channels that pour in the pouring community, have them pour some custom fundraiser rounds for it, and say, "Hey, I support it. This is a community cares pour," and it's like a little heart inside of a round, something like that. And this way you can actually sit there and say you donated $20. I go buy a round 1 ounce round for whatever it is, $18 right now, pour it, melt it, and then I can sell it as $25, $30, whatever it may be, as a fundraiser, push to go to the next level for the community. There's a million ways we can go about it. But the whole idea is really just to build up that big pot and sit there and say, hey, AU Rebel just passed away. She's having troubles with the funeral costs, and everybody knows who AU Rebel was. Say the pot we already have $35,000 in it. She needs $4,000. Done. PayPal. There you go. We're covering the costs. Yes, there are legal things behind it, but I'm not worried about that. That's an easily overcome thing. I mean, yes, and that'd be the whole thing. There would be, the idea is to have 5 people elected to be the people who decide. Exactly. So this way you can just shoot an email into the panel and they'll convene. Here's my situation. Let them hash it out, and sure, they'll go, sure. All right, here's what we're going to do. What's up, Captain? And that's kind of the idea behind it. Even if it's, it does, maybe it'll be something, all right, I'll say, for example, I'll be the banker, for example. We'll use that as an example. And I'll literally go and create a separate bank account for it and just keep it there so it's not sitting in PayPal land. And then this way, all the panel's got to do is decide and say, all right, send such and such to here. Done. It's as simple as that. So this way, even though I'm in charge of the money, I can't send it anywhere until somebody else tells me to do it. Exactly, Silver City. Exactly. Exactly. And what would it take for somebody, you know what I mean? Like, get a hold of RFT, Silver Seeker, Paul and Snacks, and a few of these other channels, and sit there and go, okay, Rob, you pick what time you want. You want 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And Paul and Snacks, you want 7 to 10. You know what I mean? And then just make the whole day a Saturday, whatever the day it was, and just go, all right, all of it's going to be going for it. Yeah, it would end up being a 401c, correct. Total charitable event. What's up, buyers? I mean, like I said, that actually spurred up yesterday, and truly the reason that the whole concept popped out of my head was actually because of buyers. Because Buyer Boys flat out yesterday in the conversation we were having said, dude, I will send you 2 10-ounce silver bars right now to help you out. And that was what has inspired this whole idea. No, it'll be everybody. It'll be everybody. That it should, it should catch by wildfire. But like I said, I've got to put all the ideas that are everywhere and collapse them down into that perfect idea before I go completely out of it. No, you had a generous moment, and it got me thinking all day, buyers. And that's what I'm telling everybody with right now. And it's just a matter of like I said, dotting the I's and crossing the T's and blah blah blah. But once I can get it together, and then it's a matter of figuring out who that panel is going to be. You got to, this way the community can sit there and say, I trust them. They're cool. I don't want to be on the committee. Truly, honestly, I don't. Andrew, absolutely, dude. Once I finally close the ideas on it, I will literally, I'll be putting it out in the open so everybody can see it. And we can spread the word everywhere. There you go. See, Slacker, you get that, bud. I actually have my brother currently literally designing Bella's molds right now. He's doing all the CAD programming and getting it all designed. So that way, as soon as the graphite blocks show up, he's going to start immediately making it. And then Bella will have her new molds to start pouring next month. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I think it's something that should happen because, quite honestly, society as a whole sucks and nobody really cares about it. But why can't we make it happen? You will, buyers. I know you will, man. You earned my respect yesterday. You earned that extra level yesterday. Hey, speaking of buyers, did you ever send that that package out from the scope? Because I don't remember if I got that in, honestly. I've got so many things I haven't really looked. Oh, hell yeah, Andrew. If any of you got ideas that you want to add to it, feel free. You throw it in here now. Email me, whatever you want. Because like I said, I want to really make this exactly. We can move mountains if everybody works together. There's no doubt about it. I mean, hell, I saw that in the military, my man. When they teach you in special forces, they teach you to first be an individual machine, but then they teach you when you work as a team, there's nothing you can do, and it's true, you can't. No, it absolutely is, Andrew. Absolutely. Oh, no problem, man. No problem, Silva. Oh, good. All right. Well, I'm glad I reminded you then. See, there's such an amazing community, and I mean, shit. I mean, I can hash out the ideas right now. Like right now, I want a 5-channel committee. I think that should be the absolute minimum, and it needs to be an odd number because you want to be able to have a sustainable vote where it's either yes or no. There's not a tie. You need a separate banker, which is totally unrelated to the committee, that has no say whatsoever as to what's going on. Yes, majority rules. Exactly. I mean, if it's a 3-2, then it is what it is. As far as that, you'd also need a once a month day for channels to jump in and go through that. Yes, you need 401c legals, which I will look into that as far as what I need to do that. The bank account and shit, I can take care of that, no problem. Since I worked it, nights, they're all open for me to do whatever I got to do any day of the week. And I have 2 different banks, and one of them's open 7 days a week, so I can make sure the money's moved no matter where it is, no matter what day it is. I need to create a PayPal for it. Right now, I'm actually literally right now writing down a list of everything that I need to do for it. Absolutely, it would have to be a vote. It would have to be an elected role. It would have to be an elected role. And I can guarantee you it would be something like, I can guarantee the panel is going to most likely be the more bigger known people, so long as they're willing to accept the role. Don't even worry about that kind of stuff, Slacker and Andrew. As far as the legal stuff goes, I actually have a very, very close friend. He's a CPA, he owns his own company. He'll take care of it for me. It's not even a question. He'll just be like, give me the numbers. Gotcha. No problem. Done. No, buyers, I'm thinking more along the 10 plus. Like I said, I'm gonna call my CPA buddy. He's been an accountant for 40 something years, and I don't know anybody better, and he wouldn't charge anyway, so it would be even better for the whole idea. And I'm just gonna literally sit down with him and be like, all right, what do I got to do? And he's gonna be do this, do this, do this, do this, and it'll be done. Right. Seeker, Rob, Raven, Silver Dragons, Maid Pollen Snacks. I mean, it also would really revolve around them willing to convene to an on-the-spot convening of the 5 channels, so they can decide on a pretty quick level, though. So they got to be willing to commit to that as well. I mean, I can't see Rob or Seeker or Raven saying no, but I mean, how often are you really going to have to commit to this? You know what I mean? I can't see them not having to commit more than once a month, to be honest with you. Other than that, it would just be, all right, do an extra, like, for example, Rob does what, Wednesday and Friday? And then it's just that one Saturday a month where we cloud the airways with as many auctions and roll hunts and silver pour sells and whatever to raise that money for that fund. And this way you can have all those channels, be known for being that one thing. Well, it depends. It depends on how many channels are going to do it. I mean, honestly, think about it though. Like, Rob does what, 8 boxes a night when he does it for like Friday? Why would you stop Rob from doing 8 boxes by cutting them to an hour? Obviously, say he sells the 8 boxes at $250 a box. That's what, $2,000? Now, obviously, he takes out his costs for shipping, takes out his costs for all the silver that he puts in for the prizes and whatnot, and his, whatever his costs are. So even if it's only $1,500 left at the end, that's great. Who cares? What's up, VC? How you doing, brother? VC in the house. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. I'm going to be dead tired tomorrow. All right, so the idea right now is we got to come up with the committee, the legals. I can take care of that part. The bank account I can do. The PayPal account I can do because I'll pretty much handle all the financial part of it. So really, it's a matter of getting the word out. And yeah, if you guys want to jump in and set up a hangout thing together, and then just bring me in, that's fine. But really, the work right now would be coming up with the committee, and then it would be coming up with channels willing to donate their time to do it. Because I mean, I know some of these channels who do like the coin hunts and whatnot. They they do it for their own personal income. So are they going to want to sit there and do all that and just give it up? You know what I mean? So it's going to be tough to figure that out. I think the biggest thing is going to be first finding channels willing to hold that once a month event. And it doesn't matter which channel does it, and just sit there and go, all right, from this time frame to this time frame, you have to do your stream and you do your event. As long as it's on that day, and then you can even put right in there community rainy day fund event. This way everybody will know what it's for. Like I said, it's those little things that we gotta really address and cover. But I figure, once we, get all those little details covered, then it's just a matter of getting the word out there to see who's willing to do it. Welcome back, bud. VC's smashing the like button. A lot. And let me pull up Hangouts because I'm sure someone's gonna call me soon. And whatever, I'll leave it and wait. But yeah, those are really the ideas. I think the biggest thing is really getting the word out on the concept first, and seeing the channels that are willing to put that time in to help raise the money. I think that's the biggest hurdle that we'll have to cross. And obviously, the money just sits there until we have a reason to trying to get your 300 GAW video done. Well, congrats again to being at that level. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome, Graham. I appreciate it, brother. Oh, Andrew, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. It's literally, okay, the first Saturday of every month. Oh, that's weird. That's weird.
Hello? Hey. Hello? Hey. Who's this? This is Fireboy. Phil's on here too. Hey, what's up, Phil?
What's going on, guys? Apparently my...
You guys called me on my phone. Yeah, I'm special like that, man. I just got back to Las Vegas just now. What can I do for you? We're on Phil's stream, so if you don't want to be in here, man, go ahead and hang out. No big deal. I just walked in the door, man. I ain't even got my shirt off or nothing yet. Go ahead and hang out. It's like 105. It's like 105 degrees still in Las Vegas right now. I cannot believe how flipping hot it is still.
Oh, I believe it.
You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, call me back, you guys. Call me back in a few minutes.
You can just jump right back into it, bud. You already got the invite to it.
Oh, very good, very good. All right, I'll try looking for it in my email.
Not even an email. You can literally just go right into your Hangouts, and it should be in your history.
Hit return. Okay, well, all right, this is my first rodeo doing this one, so.
Yeah, because it's not linked to YouTube anymore, so.
Okay, all right. Well, hell, yeah, I'll give you guys a call back in a little bit then.
Yeah. All right.
I rang everybody on a previous call. It was like Tim, you, VC Coins.
Yeah.
A bunch of us. All right, cool. All right, brothers.
See you in a few, bud.
All right,
I don't know if everybody can hear the conversation or not.
I don't know.
I just turned it up.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Fire Boys.
Yeah, Buyer Boys is chilling over here with us. Let me see if we can. Everybody can see who's talking.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to put all these little Easter eggs together before we have one big full basket. You know what I mean?
Yep. You're just making us focus on the wheel so it can roll later.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. But I think it's something that has a lot of potential to do a lot of great good.
Yeah, I think it does too. And I mean, it started kind of on a whim last night, and that's cool. I like it.
I'm telling you, dude, that's exactly where the idea came from. Because I was sitting at work today, and it was just festering in my head, and I was just like, maybe we should do this way. If it's a regular thing and it's a big regular thing,
yeah.
This way, somebody really has something go wrong. I mean, like, legitimately something bad.
Right.
Like, you can just sit there and not even bat an eye to sit there and go, here's $3,000.
Right. Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's all nickel and dime money raised over a whole bunch of channels for a little bit of effort.
Yep.
And everybody still gets the same thing they want. They get the silver pours that they're looking for. They get the coin roll hunts that they're looking for. They get the auction items that they want to buy. There's so many things. It's all the same shit, but this way it's going for extra.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll go for a little more of a premium because everybody knows what it's going for. They'll say, I don't care to give $30 for that 1 ounce silver round.
Right.
Or this, that,
right. Instead of the 27, 26 that a lot of people are doing.
Right. So yeah, it'll be, the extra money will be for a good cause, and it'll help a lot of people in the long run. Right.
Exactly. That is in a nutshell exactly the whole concept behind it.
Yep.
That's kind of where I'm looking at it now, and I spend all day looking at silver prices.
Yeah.
Because I know Bella's going to be pouring soon, and it just it makes me cringe thinking that I've got to go order 50 ounces of silver.
Man, I was on Amazon today just snooping around looking at silver, and they've got some 2014 Eagles or 2015 Eagles for $21 a piece.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'll go back and catch you a link for it, and I'll send it to you in an email or something.
The link I was looking at today was down, depending on the volume ordered, anywhere between 18 and 16.
Oh, that ain't bad. Never mind.
Yeah. And they were Eagles, they were Maple Leafs, they were generic rounds, all kinds of shit like that.
Right. Just 1 ounce rounds.
Yeah. I mean, they had the little gram bars, they had the 1/10, the halves, all the fractional.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patreon could certainly be something that's in the works. There's a lot of ideas behind it. I mean, that's not a bad one at all. And the only problem is with a Patreon, we would have to create a whole channel for that.
Right, and we'd have to give like say there was, just for instance, like Rob Raven and Seeker was, part of the Patreon, and they was going to do like a video a month to promote it. They'd all have to have the info to do so.
Yeah, they'd all have to have access to it.
Yeah, so I mean that wouldn't be a bad thing, but I could see where it could get a little hairy at times.
Right, because all it takes is one person to sabotage the whole thing.
Or, you got two people trying to log in at once to upload a video, and then there you go.
Exactly.
So good or bad, I could see some hairy moments there.
Mm-hmm. That's the only I see with the flaw with that thought is just a matter of having to create a channel that there potentially could be 75 channels that want to go and help out.
Yeah, it could range anywhere from 5 to 10 channels, clear up to 100, God willing.
I know TLT will do it. I know Redneck will do it. I know myself will do it. I know Bella will do it. I know I can think of 20 channels right now that'll absolutely 100% jump on, including 5 or 10 in the stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of channels that would love to be a part of it and just say, "Hey, I'm gonna jump in here and do this."
Yep.
And it doesn't take a lot. It truly doesn't. But it's just a matter of really thinking about all the avenues and organizing it.
Right.
I mean, it could be very well simple as, all right, well, I don't really do streams. I don't really do this. I don't really do that. How can I help? Well, if you got something really cool that you think would be good for an auction, we'll send it in and we'll figure out who will get the biggest premium and send it to them.
Right.
And have them.
Who's got the biggest draw?
Right. I mean, hell, I don't care if I do. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, I know I'll grow just out of reputation for setting shit up with this.
Right.
Not that I really care for that, but.
Right. You're kind of like me. You'd rather have a smaller channel just to maintain interaction with everybody.
That's not even it. I don't want fake subs. I want people who want to be there, who enjoy the content. I don't want people who are just, oh, here's your like, here's your sub, I'm out of here, bye. I don't want that.
So Google Hangouts gone.
Yes.
Using Google Hangouts right now.
This is Google Hangouts, not on the laptop.
Yeah, it's Google Hangouts.
YouTube is no longer connected to Hangouts.
But I see that going pretty far, and I'm glad I could spark a little bit into you about it.
I mean, like I said, who knows? Maybe this rainy day fund gets to the point where, God willing, $100 grand.
Right. Yep.
It gets to that point and go, okay. Me feels saying no more showing coin. I'm just talking shit. That's fine, bud. That's fine. Say it gets to $100 grand. It gets to that point where it's so freaking big that, like I was saying, earlier, with all these, community outing events, maybe we start using that to rent the convention halls, to cover T-shirts and memorabilia for the meetups and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Then it goes to the community either way. Maybe we come up with a once a year, I don't know, some kind of knick-knack for the YouTube community saying, hey, I donated to the community such and such this year.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a million and one things that we could do with that.
You could basically do sort of like a channel bar or something along those lines for it, and you donated X amount of money, or you donated X amount of products. Here's your channel bar. or something like that. Or you could even sell them at a cheaper price. Say you're 1 ounce channel bar, $20.
Yeah.
And that $20 goes right straight back into the rainy day fund.
Yep. Yep. But like I said, Andrew, think how hard it would really be. I mean, if Rob does 8 boxes, that's $2,000 minus his cost, for example. That's $1,500 one person for 4 hours. And how many more channels are there that would be willing to do that?
He ran for 6.5 tonight. That's basically where I came from.
Yeah, well, but that's the whole point. But any channel can sit there and do it.
Yep.
Auctions, silver pours, whatever.
Yep.
I know.
Do the live buy it now pours. I'm gonna pour this. Start taking.
Actually, I had a long email conversation with Dragons about his live pour thing.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, try this, do this, do this. Let me tell you, your stream is gonna fly by. So you'll be more pouring instead of doing, all right, who's looking for what? Wait a minute, what are you looking for? Who? What? Wait, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, I like that idea. So hopefully he implements some of that, and it'll save him a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it'll get more to the pour and more the action, and get to the point of what everybody's there. What's up, Sheldon?
Hello, Sheldon.
Yeah, my buddy Sheldon sent me a PayPal today because he wanted to jump in. So 10 of these bad boys are his. Those are 10 of them are going in the mail to him. I know I have Graham Stacker is also, I believe it was, who's getting 10 of them. I believe Mike Mullins wanted 1 or 2 of them. And there was one other person who wanted 5, so like half of them sold.
Right.
And like I told Sheldon, I told everybody the same thing. Pay the face value, pay the shipping, and then you can just send me whatever you want on top as a premium. I don't care. How many times do you get to pick a premium?
Right. It could be 50 cents or it could be $1 a piece. It's up to
right. I don't care. And that's where I left it at. I don't care. I'm not looking to make money. Bella ordered them so she can go through them and look for red seals and shit. That's what they gave me. I don't need all of them. I'm not going to sit on a whole strap.
No, you probably keep 10 or 12, 15, and that's about it.
Actually, no. That whole strap, I have no need for it because I have loose ones too that came with it.
There you go.
So I've got like 65 total, and so I already had a couple of loose ones that are set aside that are crispy crisp that are just going to go and sit in a box.
Yep. 13 people in the chat.
Yeah, I think there's still JB Coins is still on. He had like 150 people on, and
JD's Variety Channel, Rob mopped him out.
Yeah,
and it was crazy. He had like 300 people in the chat, just like that. Even if somebody like Rob would do a Rob mop to the rainy day fund, and everybody would never donated $1.
That's what I'm saying. And then, if they wanted to do cash donations, don't do the super chat shit because it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
Here's the PayPal. Boom.
Yep.
Even if you want to do a 5 spot, a 1 spot, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because all it's.
Yeah, just get a hold of Phil. He's the.
Well, no, because the bottom line is it's just going to be a PayPal account set for that, and that's it.
Yep.
I just got to come up with that name, the right name for it.
Yeah.
Maybe the Community Cares account or something like that.
So.
What's up, Lincoln? John Francis is in the house too. How you guys doing, guys?
What's up, Lincoln?
Slacker, have a good one, brother. we will definitely talk more about it. This is something that's not going to die. I think this one's going to go a long, 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 long distance. Any suggestions and ideas of what we could call it?
How about Silver and Coin Rescue Fund or something like that?
Well, here's the catch. The Silver and Coin Rescue Fund would not be for the coin community. It would be for all the community. The pourers, the stackers, the metal detectors.
Right. So it's going to have to, you want to more gear it towards the coin community.
No, not the coin community. All of them.
All right. Well, there you go.
So it can't just be Silver and Coin. It has to be Illuminati Silver is already taken. What's up, Red? Just brainstorming a thing that I think needs to happen with the community, and there's a lot of really positive feedback. The PM Community Fund. Honestly, I think Community Cares Fund is really the way to go. Basically, Redneck, the idea is to... Yes, that's the new Hangouts, bud.
Yep.
The idea is, people have rough spots. I was talking to somebody the other day, a member of our community. He's living in his car right now. He's out on his ass. He's in a bad spot right now, and he's living in his car, and he's struggling. Another member of the community I actually talked to today over the phone just got laid off of work and doesn't know what he's going to do right now. They got a little kid. Not good. So getting our community members, our pourers, our, coin roll hunting channels and whatnot to sit there and go, okay, on the first Saturday of every month, all these channels will do the normal shit that they always do, but all the profits that are done in that stream will go to this rainy day fund. And then anybody who's in a bad spot, all they got to do is send an email to the committee that will be elected, and the committee will vote on whether they should donate to that person and go, here.
Yeah, basically the committee vote yes or no and an amount.
Right. Not Rapture. I'm not sure what you mean by that, bud.
Later, PMU. Have a good one, man.
Later, brother. Trust me, I know about getting up early. I got to be up in 4 hours.
Silver stacks and stuff. Well, it used to be the fun place. Now it's kind of a serious.
Well, right now it's kind of a serious fun place.
Yeah.
But we're trying to. I mean, we already have an amazing community that everybody is always, fuck yeah, how can I help you? We already have that. Hey, such and such is in a bad spot right now. They had a tornado rip through their neighborhood and rip the roof off.
That's the thing, Redneck, is you're going to have the committee.
That's the committee's job to talk to them.
Yeah, figure out the trues and falses.
Right.
Stuff.
And here's the thing. John J. fucking account with one sub comes and says, hey, I need to do this. Clearly they're going to sit there and go, yeah, that's probably bullshit. But TLT comes and pops in. We all know who Tim is. It'd be a lot easier of a sell for him to sit there and say, look, I need some help. Can I get $1,000 for such and such? And as soon as it's all set, I'll send it back to the fund, no problem.
Yep.
I'm sure you will, Sheldon. And honestly, As soon as we get it all hammered out, we're gonna make it happen. Because of this idea, I'm actually trying to figure out it. This is how I work. Because Bella is going to be pouring soon, I'm actually trying to figure out a design for silver pours just for this event. So, like a community cares actual pour. What's up, Amy? Amy needs manual labor. See, if we had the account set and the fund set, we could send her $1,000 and she can go to Home Depot and rent a bunch of Mexicans.
There you go. Amy, all you need is about $60 and go buy 2 or 3 30 packs of beer and go to Home Depot. Sorry.
Field Guy, that shit was funny, dude. I was dying, bro. I was driving home from work and I watched that. I was fucking rolling. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, brother. You had me going. I'm going to make sure I show Bella that video tomorrow.
Field Guy.
He had me going, dude. That was funny. I sent him something from one of the like the take a pennies and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no," he goes, "Don't bother watching Phil's show. The real star of the show is his daughter Bella. Just go to her channel. Screw Phil." I was rolling, dude. He just kept going on it. Dude, I'm serious. Like I had a tear rolling down my cheek. I was laughing so hard. It was solid. That was so funny.
Here's an idea too, Phil.
Yep.
Say somebody doesn't get more than $300. Say if they just need something for like electric bill, light bill, whatever. Something small.
Yep.
And instead of them say paying that back, they would either go or help another community member to like kind of pay it forward from them. Hey, they help me out. I'm going to help you out.
Well,
once they get on their feet.
Yeah, but at the same time, everybody will have that PayPal account. They can get to that point and just go, "Here's that $300 back. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Here's an extra $20 for helping me out."
Right. Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? And this way, it's back in the fund and it can get used again. Hopefully, it'll never be a serious thing. Hopefully, it won't be, my house burned down.
Right.
You know what I mean? Hopefully, it won't be something crazy like that. But Amy, honey, that's the whole concept. You never know when you're gonna need it. You just don't. So if we do this on a monthly event, there's another great idea: panning for the people charity event. That's awesome. But that's the whole concept: is start the fundraiser now, so God forbid something does happen, everybody in the community is going to go, "Hey, I know it's there. That's my little rainy day fund." And as long as you're, an active community member and people know who you are, you don't have to be a content producer. You could be like Dave Carlisle. He doesn't really put anything out, but everybody knows who Dave is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you're somebody who's seen in the community regularly and people know and can vouch that you're a good dude or a good chick or whatever, you know what I mean? It could be as simple as, all right, somebody who's smaller that most people don't know is looking for it. And the panel can sit there and say, it seems like a legit answer and a legit thing, but can anybody vouch for them?
Yeah.
And then you'd see who does.
Yeah.
Before we just release it to John Jay, whoever.
Yeah.
Hell, I had Dave on my panel the other day. You kidding me?
That way you can say 5 out of 4 people know John Jay.
That's right. So 5 out of 4 people know John Jay. Then they're a good investment on it.
That was a kick towards you, Red. Love you, buddy.
Dave's not here, man.
Dave's not here.
He's never here.
If you want a house demoed, you call call Amy or TLT.
Right.
If you want it done clean, call Amy. If you want it done in 4 seconds, call TLT.
Shit. You can call just about any veteran for that. Breaking shit? Fuck yeah.
Even a handful of rednecks will do it real quick.
Right?
You say you want that house gone? Boom. Bye.
Exactly. Oh, you want that ripped down? Done. I ain't picking it up, but I'll rip that shit down for you.
You want that chimney down? Give me a chain. I'm going to hook it to my truck.
Right? That's right. See, Red's willing. That big dumb monkey will probably just jump through the wall and knock it down like he's a bulldozer. I mean, shit, I'm pretty sure Tim would do it too. He's a big bastard too.
Tim would at least try.
He would. He would. I've seen people do it. I've seen him go through the wall 3 or 4 times and then, oh, there's a stud. But yeah, there's such a great camaraderie in the community. That's why I'm kind of thinking that route. You know, so we do the community cares rainy day fund or whatever.
Right. There's a need for it, and it would be easily set up.
Right. Right.
You know, God forbid something happened to Rob, and Charlotte needs $1,200 to pay the rent for a month. There you go.
Right.
You know, something like that. Or
I don't have insurance, and I need emergency heart surgery.
Right.
Shit, well, here's 10.
We can't give you $150,000, but here's $75 to get you started.
Right. I saw a part of it. I never got to watch the whole thing, Red. I'm going to be catching up on my videos on Sunday because I won't have Bella. So I'll be literally like, I'm going to have the tablet here, the laptop here, my phone's. I'm going to be watching everything, dude. It's just been that kind of week. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how much you had in there. I know I heard a couple of things, but you went out of your way, brother.
I was curious to see that too. I figured it'd be empty M&M wrappers and
dented frying pans.
Yeah, something like that.
Some bacon.
Some old bacon at that.
Yeah. Some old Canadian bacon, some maple syrup.
Handful, maple leaves.
Right.
Almost 5 ounces, Troy, in that mystery box. That's a good
box. Badass. Hector, what's going on, bud? Peanut M&Ms. No. It's official. The Mars company responded to me with the VP of advertising and marketing. It's peanut M&Ms.
Well, the other day, it said Phil was live with the give a penny, take a penny thing at like 7 o'clock in the morning.
I was sound asleep, so I didn't know that shit went down. I thought it was hilarious when I saw that.
I clicked on it and I was like, Phil, you dirty ass, what are you doing? You didn't let me know. And like, yeah.
Yeah, I can't even find it. Like, I went and looked on my channel. I can't see the stream, the notes for it, nothing.
Hector, that blue item in front is me. That's me, Buyer Boys Outdoors.
Yeah, that's Red. Buyer Boys is right there. Because he doesn't want to type. It's easier that way.
Yeah.
And this is this is my alternative option to YouTube with Hangouts.
Yeah, Red, a little bit ago when I rang your phone, it said incoming call from Hangouts. That was me. If you'd have hit accept, you could have been right there beside me on the panel, per se.
Yeah, we could call you back if you want to jump in, Red. Here, buyers.
He said,
go ahead, call
him
up.
How can I get on voice? Let me see what I can do, Red.
You just, you should be able to email him the link, bud.
Well, I'm in a call. I'm not in a panel. So let me see.
Yeah, well, you figure it out because I'm not bothering with that shit tonight.
Oh, back up. Invite.
You could, however, if 6 or 8 people want to get in, it's not so easy.
Right.
Yeah, I probably do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to glue one to my fucking head while I'm working to keep up with all the streams that I've worked with. I don't even know how Rob does it. Like I know he started off small and as he grows, and it's like, what channels do you stop watching? You know what I mean?
Well, I gotta have his email, and I don't remember his email.
Redneck.stacker at I think Gmail.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys want on the panel, just throw your email in chat, and buyers will pull you guys up.
Red, I just sent it. Let me know if you get it in a minute or two. Something along those lines.
Yeah, StreamYard today, Blues Coins, Cajun, and me. Yeah, Tim tried StreamYard too, and he had problems with his computer, so I'm just kind of stepping back on it yet. I'm waiting to see what other people find out. And if it's worth it, then I'll just go and pay the $20 a month, whatever. What's up, Red?
What's going on?
Another day in paradise, brother.
It kind of works like that, the way Hangouts used to be, but we just can't plumb it into YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I heard tell the other night that you could use Hangouts into
OBS. Yeah.
And then you could do that into YouTube. Yep, Hector said I'm on the phone watching you. Yeah, I'm watching you too, Hector.
Yes, you can still use it in OBS. You just pull up the screen and use that as your camera, basically sharing it.
Yeah.
For whatever, my laptop doesn't like OBS, so I just stay away from it.
Hey CCO.
What up, CCO?
Just for the Ohio guys. Yeah.
OBS is a pain in the ass, if you ask me.
Yeah.
But it's the one that everybody has, like the little camera here, the little picture here, the picture over here, like Rob Finds Treasure.
Yeah, he's got 14 different screens showing at once.
Silver Seeker uses stuff like that.
Yeah, Silver Seeker uses OBS.
Yeah. I know Coin On and Couple. There's a few channels that use it.
Bill guy, go sleepy, buddy. You gotta be at work in 6 hours. Take it easy, man. We'll catch you.
Later, brother. Appreciate you popping in. Thanks for the not shout out. Amy, have a good one, darling.
I tried to figure out some live stream crap today, and just me and technology, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Later, Amy. Have a good one. And if we need you, we know how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, I'll send Tim to your house to start demoing.
Yeah. You pay my plane ticket, I'll come help him demo.
Oh, sure, man. Tim can get it all done, no problem, one day.
Yeah.
He's a bull, man.
He's a big bastard.
Man, he was out of it last night, yo.
Hector, no, I don't doubt at all that it's easy. It's just, like I said, I'm waiting. For all we know, YouTube's going to sit there and take StreamYard and cut that out too. So right now, I'm just waiting for YouTube to put up their version, because they said that they were going to do, I can't remember the name of it, but they were supposed to be putting up their own version of it in YouTube.
Yeah, I bet you their version, you're gonna have to like pay for it through like YouTube Prime or some shit.
And you know what? I don't even care. I'll pay for it. I don't give a shit.
Even if that's the case, Red, like if it's $20 a month, $30 a month, you throw in $5, I throw in $5, Phil, Tim, Cajun. That way we all can have a stream. You see what I'm saying? Even if we make a separate channel just to be able to stream on and then put it to whoever channel.
I'll just pay it myself. I don't give a fuck. I mean, it's $20, whatever. It's worth it for everybody to go and hang out and have a good time, like we always have.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Because the last, I'll say 5 streams with me, you, 7, Hoover.
Oh my God, we were laughing hysterically.
Yeah, that was worth $30 right there.
Yeah, and then for the whole month, not just one day.
Yep.
Oh, you'll definitely get there, and Andrew, no doubt.
If that was worth $30, I can only imagine what Mrs. Red would make.
Oh, she'd make a fucking fortune. She could sell out a stadium beating your ass, son.
If it was a stream, she could have it set up for super chats, and she'd make enough money to pay her bills in an hour.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, when I get monetized, yo, I'll do live streams of Mrs. Red versus Red.
Red on red crimes.
Yeah. Red family conspiracy theory.
Right? What did Red do today? Dun dun dun.
Or what didn't Red do today?
What is Mrs. Red gonna beat him with today?
Andrew said, "I'm sober now. I'm not sure I'll be funny anymore, dude."
When you get monetized, Red, you'll have to do a poll on what Mrs. Red gets to beat you with for that stream.
Yeah. Frying pan, 69%. Shoe, 14%.
Fuck that, man. I'll be selling it like pay-per-view, man.
Yeah.
That could be your Patreon shit.
I'm getting beat. I'm getting paid for it.
Damn right. Well, as long as it's paid for, you're making out.
Well, still need to buy new weapons every time, right?
Why? I'll make them.
I like her.
He said, "Today we get a low. Tomorrow we get a skid steer. Tomorrow we get a baseball bat."
Right. As long as the meat cleaver stays in the kitchen, we're good.
Oh no, she can use that, but she can only use the handle.
And no, you don't get any lube.
Yeah, that's going in dry, Red. Sorry.
That's right.
I like that shit.
Well, if it gets lube, I'll agree to lube, but we got to put a spicy dry rub on there first.
Ouch.
That's sauce for lube. Yeah, spicy death sauce for lube.
Damn.
You know, if you're going to go in easy, you got to have some pain there, Red. You know.
Carolina, talking about rubs, man. You know, I want to find a good barbecue sauce, man.
Sweet Baby Ray's is my go-to for like home stuff.
Yep, I use them too.
We don't have that here.
Talk to Tim because I know they got it down there. That and Tony Sasheries. I love Tony Sasheries. It's not a barbecue sauce; it's more of a seasoning.
See, all we got is like this Diana barbecue sauce. Like we got like A1 and Montreal steak and
The generic, every brand, everybo's got its sauce.
I use the guts out of that Montreal steak seasoning. It's good on chicken and steak and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's one thing good that came out of Canada, it's that. Yeah.
Oh man, you're killing me. So what's new with you guys?
Not a whole lot. Just gonna do some bar in a few hours.
Sweet.
Yeah. Chris said he loves some Sweet Baby Ray's. Man, they have all kinds of stuff now. It's just not barbecue sauce. They have marinades and rubs and all kinds of stuff.
Yep. Yes, they do. Maybe you could check them out online and order it, Red. You never know.
You might be able to do that, Red. Check it out on Amazon. Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and rubs and whatnot.
Yeah, cook it over.
I got dry rubs. They got marinade.
And if they can't, let me know. I'll put something together and just ship it up. I don't give a fuck.
I know
Captain Private Redneck and some good barbecue, man.
Yeah, I know Tim makes his own homemade barbecue sauce, but he hasn't sent me about it yet.
John, mine did that this morning or yesterday morning. I can't remember what it was, but
it'll go away eventually, John. It'll just take.
Yeah, I had one that just magically appeared and went away. So.
Yeah, because I was cussing Phil like, dude, you're having to take a penny thing, and you didn't even tell me. What the crap?
I like Trucking for Silver. He was on his live stream today, and he's like, "So what happened to the live stream this morning?" I was like, "What live stream?" He's like, "It was a take a penny thing at like 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning." I was like, "Dude, I went to bed at 5 in the morning. I didn't get up till noon."
Later, John Francis. Have a good one.
I was like, "There was no way I was doing that." Have a good one, John. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, he had a good crowd being disappointed as the video just vanished.
Right, and that's what happened with me, bud.
Redneck, it didn't just quit, buddy. It popped up on my phone and said you left the call, so you probably hit the end button.
You can just join it the same way again, bud.
Yeah, just go back to the link.
Yep, the same way you did last time.
Yeah.
It works the same way as it did in YouTube. You just got to rejoin.
Yeah. This is our ghetto Google Hangouts.
Pretty much. I mean, let's see. Let's experiment here.
Hang on a second, Phil, and I'll send you the link. That way, then you can send it to everybody else.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I'd have to shut the other light off. That way, you can see nothing but the.
Well, we try it.
Yeah, it's weird because the icon is just like so damn small on this. I would have figured it'd be bigger.
Right.
I don't know why it's doing it. I'm not even gonna turn that on.
See if I can get it to do it. Nope, not that. You don't want to.
That's possible, Red. It's possible. Hey. It's not ghetto. It's MacGyvered. We're MacGyvering that shit. I'm just shit, man. I'm really juiced that so many people are all down to make that whole community thing a thing.
Incoming, Phil. I mean, I know you're already live, but I don't know like Tim's email and all that stuff. Cajun, I don't know that.
Oh, yeah. Tim's is TLT Coin Hunter at Gmail, but Tim already went to bed. Cajun is probably on that other stream because he really hasn't been coming to mine lately. Ever since that whole video, he's just kind of been not around.
Yeah, the Chihuahuas and Pins.
Yep. But oh, it's not working. He hasn't been coming around. I mean, pretty much just leave it to whoever's in here. I mean, if they join, they join. Melissa's is Hoove at Gmail, I believe. Here you go. Andrew O'Neill 001 at Gmail.
Hang on a second. I'm getting there.
Red, I'll have to I'll email you a link to that video.
You said Andrew, is that Andrew 001 at Gmail?
Andrew O'Neill 001 at Gmail.
Yeah, the Chihuahua and
long story short, we had a big full panel. Everybody was in a good mood. Cajun went on mute like he always does. He had company over. And it went straight to some really heavy improv. To Cajun skinning his buddy's Chihuahua and cooking it up and how to cook it and
the Vietnam War using Chihuahuas as grenades.
Oh yeah, it went from obliviously funny to outrageously funny. Coin Cat is going to Missouri in the morning. Ooh.
Inbound. It'll be from BMW Brian.
So Andrew, you should have your invite shortly. What do you go?
Don't let me know.
What are you going to Missouri for, Captain? Do I have the camera on this thing? No. What's the battery on it?
Man, don't be messing with my face. I like my face. I can go to Missouri.
Oh, right. It was funny. It was crazy.
If I fixed it, FYI, you get a live stream stuck on live because your phone died or you did it properly. No, we wasn't going to physically harm a chihuahua. We was just using improv jokes.
It was just a prop in the jokes.
It was there.
Dude, it went from rednecks, it went from Cajun shit to Melissa had gotten pulled away and on the phone. And before long, she was selling drugs and herself and telling everybody her prices and blah, blah. It went on. It got to the point where I literally got Melissa to spit water out of her mouth while she was on the phone with her husband. And it went all over the map.
Yeah, Andrew, I know where I messed up. I spelled O'Neill wrong. Let me get back on that.
Yeah, it's EAL.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not the IEL, it's EAL.
Here, I can just do this. Copy the clipboard. This is going to be the easier way to do it. Right here, Phil.
Did you know Chihuahuas are bred just for food? Could be a myth. I don't know.
Andrew, right there's your link, buddy.
Yeah, there you go. Y'all got it. You can just
jump on. Join the crowd.
I don't know if they can join in that way. I've never tried joining that way, so I couldn't tell you.
It's the same link that I sent Red, only I just shared it to the panel.
No, I know that. Did you know Chihuahua is the same breed as Pit Bull? No, they're not.
No.
No, they're little fucking Nazi terrorist bastards. Little shitheads.
What are you doing to my head, Phil?
I'm putting your head over there because that's where the charger is.
Oh my God, you're gonna charge me?
Well, not unless you want to go away.
Electric guitar.
Yeah. Shocking.
Is that Andrew? Yep, that's me. Confusion Coins. The link right above you. Buyer Boys Outdoors. That's if you want to kind of get on panel, sort of kind of on panel. Hey, see the panel right there? Yeah, that's us on panel. Gotta love that panel.
Hey,
it's MacGyver that's crap, but hey, it works.
That's right. We're MacGyvering the shit out of it.
Hey, Richard Dean Anderson, one of the most creative. Nah, whatever. He played a good part. Yeah, he was good with a paperclip. Yes, he was. Actually, you know what? One of my favorites was an airport scene where he literally takes fertilizer, cat stuff, diesel fuel, and they basically give everybody the recipe. Ammonium nitrate, diesel fuel, and some deck cord. Huh. That's it. Well, no, it was all homemade out of the farmhouse.
Yeah.
And it basically showed it, and duct tape. And of course, he made these little bombs, and it was all proper too. You could do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the difference between the 80s and now.
Oh yeah, he even explained the whole chemistry behind it in the show. That was one of my earliest bomb building educational type of things.
Yeah, there was a lot of people who did that. Yeah, have a good night, Red. Thanks for popping in, brother.
Night, Red.
Coin Captain is going to Missouri, and the only thing he's packed so far is coins, and he's been going for 4 hours.
Well, I hope you're going to a coin show because
that link just worked for Andrew right there, so it should work for anybody in here.
Yeah.
Basically, it's not we're getting on panel, we're getting on Phil's tablet panel.
Yeah, it's just an alternate panel. Eventually, everybody will just be able to rejoin the same chat, and you won't have to worry about going there again.
I just hit a group call that we was on like a week ago, and it popped up to you. So.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly it. If we name the group, Phil's live stream at night, then everybody will know. Just go to that one.
Yeah, we can name one Tim's.
Yep.
Bill's, whatever.
Yep.
This is a redneck engineered ghetto hangout.
Hey, it's working though, ain't it?
It is. Hey, redneck engineering is nothing shake your, steak your dick at.
Hey, look at it this way. You ain't got to type all these fucking words.
That's exactly
it.
right. Once I figured out
Go ahead.
Once I figured out I could get on panel and not have to type 12,000 words an hour, I'm good.
Hell yes.
I was doing a lot of panels for a while, and then I've had a kind of a disruption in my life, and now I'm getting back to me. So here I am. There he is.
Well, there he is.
Well, no, there's my penny.
We can't see nothing you're doing, buddy.
Oh, there's just Penny. We don't want to see your penis. I mean, Penny.
But it's a really cool penny.
Oh, I'm sure. And I bet it gets bigger when you rub it, don't it?
No.
You wish it did. Turns into a $50.
Yeah, right?
I call him Ike when I rub it down.
The funny part is in 1973, misaligned die penny.
Have a good night, D90. Be safe at work, bud.
I just found a 1973 off-center die strike for somebody in the stream. So I kind of wish I had that one for myself. I'd put them both together. So
right?
What happens when you rub it?
Sometimes you get lucky.
Yep.
No, you guys.
Did you see the other day, Phil, when I found that penny that's at a 2-digit date?
I did not.
It's a newer penny. It's a newer zinc penny, and the date, it says 19, and then the rest of the date's gone. It's like a grease strike or something along those lines. You can't even tell what it was.
It'd be a grease strike through.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's just the last 2 digits are gone. Everything else looks good on it.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. What's kind of cool too is you can almost get a good idea of what date it might be, since it's the 1990s, obviously, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the AM and the FG, and you might be able to get close to an idea of what date it is.
You're never going to probably get it.
Yeah, you're probably never going to get a firm idea if you can't see those two.
And I found, I guess, the newer version of a Woody penny. Something went wrong with the copper plating on it, and it's all gray. It's a newer penny, like a 2016, 2017.
That's cool.
And it looks like a steel penny.
Very, very cool.
Can't go wrong there.
My last cool penny find is I'm going through some of the errors I pulled out and stuff on wheats and such like that. And I was looking at a 55S that has a die break on the reverse.
Ooh.
And when I flipped it over, I was looking at that's what we found it for. I'm looking at the S, and it's a repunch mint mark, and there is no VDB.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah, really. I've inspected it so close under my scope, there is absolutely no evidence of VDB on it whatsoever.
Very cool.
Yeah, I don't even.
Ooh.
I heard Max.
Yeah. Try again, bud. So how's everyone's night going? It's going. Did we lose Buyer?
I went through a whole bunch of hats tonight, so my hands hurt.
Yeah, I got a.
What I said was that meant mark like an S over S, S over E,
S over S.
Heck yeah, that's a good one.
Go to bed, John.
It's kind of crazy. The die break is on the. It's a well-known one actually, but this one's pretty extreme because it actually has a cut in the middle of the die break. But it's on the reverse, and it's on the right-hand side of the coin on the bottom of the wheat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beautiful. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
That's
you can
awesome.
tell the surface moved and everything.
I found a 2019 Vice press the other day, Phil.
Really?
Yeah,
wrong there.
It's 2019 P, and it looks like somebody put two of them together and smacked one with a hammer, and it just transferred the imprint a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, we were waiting forever, but Young Coin Hunter and I did a trade, and he sent me a 2019 Lowell Philadelphia with that earring die chip.
Really?
Oh my God, this thing is insane. It looks like a damn pirate earring on George Washington. I shit you not.
That's cool.
And then when you really get close up with the scope, I swear to God, it's an anarchy symbol in the very, very dead center of that ring. I'll take a close-up picture and I'll show everybody.
I believe you.
I did it on the Q&A last Thursday, and it was actually up on the scope on the Q&A, and that's when I saw it. I didn't even see it under my own scope.
Oh, I believe you, brother. That's
it looks
cool.
pretty cool.
You never know, man. There's so much weird shit out there. You just never know.
Oh yeah, I got it. I have a struck through grease error, American Memorial Parks, Denver, where the deed's almost completely gone, and half of the In God We Trust is completely gone, and then part of America's gone.
Cool.
But I wiped the grease off because I'm a dumbass.
We all make mistakes, brother.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, I find any more of them with grease that I find on them, I ain't touching them. But I have not found one that cool again since then.
Right.
Of course.
Give it time. It'll happen.
What was that?
I said I've been on a hunt for one of those ungodly rust quarters for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh God, me too. I still don't have one of those. I actually was going through some of my quarter errors and stacked them up, and I have like 8 of the die chip Alaska Grizzlies. I have 5 Spitting Horses Caesar Rodneys, and then what was the other one? Oh, the Iowa 2004. The die chip progressions in the window. I have everything from singles all the way up to a quadruple.
Cool.
And I have like 9 of them.
That's pretty sweet, dude.
I'm actually starting to give them away on the stream.
You can give some to me. I have exactly none of them because we can't find 2019's period here.
Oh no, these aren't 2019s. I mean, the 2019 errors are awesome. These are all 1999 Spitting Horse, 2004 Iowa with the die chips in the window.
Oh, gotcha.
And then the 2008 Alaska with the die chips in the Grizzlies claws. And then I have 2 Georgia 1999 double die reverse peaches.
Gotcha.
And this is all Shay's fault.
Well, you gotta blame somebody.
Man, I was really happy just looking for normal, basic stuff on quarters, and then I started watching Mantic Coins and lost my goddamn mind. Now it's like I cannot look at a quarter without inspecting it.
Oh, what else am I missing? Oh, what about this? What about that?
No, did you guys hear about the new Discovery 2018 Denver double ear penny? That's ridiculous. Yes. Now we have to look at the 2018 Denver pennies too.
Makes you wonder if they're purposely fucking these things up.
I mean, Denver never does that.
Right.
That's why I have thrown away so many rolls of 2018 Ds because it's like that's pointless to look through them.
Oh yeah.
Turns out, no, there's a valuable error in there too. What the hell?
Yeah, it does happen.
I can't trust Denver anymore.
I found a 95. I found a 95 white AM the other day, and Lincoln's got a booger hanging out of his nose. Got a die cut right under his nose.
Excellent. Oh my god, I have so many pennies that I have to go through to verify what I have and actually, because I've been just putting them in little bins and boxes and stuff since I started doing this.
Right.
And I've run across a few that I chuckle as I put it under the scope, and I'm like, he, and it hits the return bin because I know exactly why I put that aside and how stupid that was.
Right.
But there's a lot of them in there that are, I'm starting to notice that I missed different errors and stuff on some of them that are pretty neat. A lot of the older pennies, like you guys are talking, I mean, like we talked about, the older pennies are notorious. I love it.
Yeah. You can just about pick up any old penny, and there's some kind of variation of error with it.
Right.
Exactly.
It could be as simple as a grease strike or whatever, clear up to a double die, obverse, reverse, whatever. But there's just about something wrong with every one of them.
Right.
Yep, cat die.
Yeah, off center strike, anything.
Oh yeah. Oh my! Our coolest recent nickel find. I actually have it listed on eBay for way too much, but it might go.
Yep.
It's a 1998 struck through cap die on the obverse, and the reverse is actually pretty clean. You can see steps. There is a mark across them, but you can't tell if it's Denver or Philly. Looks like Denver, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's ugly as hell, but it's a beautiful representation of a structure cap die.
I listed
Go ahead. I was gonna say on a 98. That was the end of it.
Yeah, I listed a 1909 VDB on eBay today for $100. Let's see how that goes.
What is it? What? Philly?
Yeah, it's a Philly PCGS PCGS slab MS64 red brown.
Oh, very nice. Mine's nowhere near that cool. Mine's going to be a brown, and it's definitely going to get some sort of a not MS.
Still look so entertaining.
I'm just trying to get some mail organized and other shit done, and just two birds with one stone. I don't think I'm going to be.
Serial numbers there? No cool serial numbers?
Oh, those are all sequential, yeah.
No, I run into those a lot too. I tend to buy them I'll buy a strap just to spend them around town just to watch people's eyes bug out.
Yep.
I want to collect that. Okay, cool.
Yep.
They're 2013, brand new, sequential.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yep, it just makes people's eyes light up. So sometimes I have a specific bank that they always carry a strap for me.
Yeah. Well, this was, just one that Bella wanted to go through a bunch of twos, and we got it, and we had some extra ones, and I was just like, somebody may want a couple of them for their collection just to have. So I told everybody, if you want a couple, let me know.
Nice.
What's it gonna hurt? And I told everybody the same thing. Pay face value, pay the shipping, and then you can give me whatever you want as a premium for my time. I don't care. And that's where I left it at.
Oh yeah.
Hey Phil, when Donna comes back, you might want to explain to her that we're on the regular panel. We're kind of on the ghetto panel because she said she's having trouble with the panel.
I think she's still on now.
Ghetto hangout.
I don't know. She's
Donna
having trouble with sound. Be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get her when she's back. So yeah. Sheldon Wexler, our buddy from Hawaii, decided he wanted 10 of the deuces in sequential. So,
Oh, nice.
so I made sure I got him from a 0 to the 9, so the whole set.
Oh, very cool.
Yep.
There you go.
And then there's I think it was Graham Stacker also wanted a 10-pack, so I'm going to do the same thing for him. I made sure that I pulled out the crispiest of perfect bills that I could get. And, you know, it's on to them after that.
Right on.
And I think Mike Mullins wanted, you know, a couple of them. Just because they're nice and crispy.
Oh, shit. That's what you were talking about earlier when you said that.
Yep.
All right. I'm caught up now. You know what's crazy? I think my dad sent me a 1939. Well, I know he sent me a 39S Mercury dime.
Yep.
That he actually found in my grandpa's piano.
Oh yeah.
I think this is an S over S, and this thing's in really damn good shape.
Oh, that's cool. Well, like Bella picked up this crispy bastard at the bank the other day.
Hold on, I gotta switch over so I see that once it comes up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm watching on YouTube, so it's like a 45-second delay.
Right.
It's a 53A Red Seal Deuce.
Very nice.
Oh,
It's in primo shape too. There's one little crease and that's it. The edges aren't ripped or tattered or nothing. This thing's in great shape. She just asked,
nice.
"You got anything old?" And they're like, "Yeah, we got one of these." And she's like, "I'll take it," along with its friend that was there that's beat to hell. So she picked up 2 of them from the same bank for face.
Nice.
Yep. I told her, I was like, every time we get to the bank, she gets like instantly into shy mode and like doesn't want to talk to anybody. It's like, but you'll talk to thousands of people on YouTube and not care. But she gets there and it's like, you got to ask them if they've got anything old and that they normally wouldn't want. And she finally asked them, and they're like, "Yeah, we got this and this." And the other bank, we ended up picking 4 silver certificates out of them.
Nice.
You know, I mean, they've seen their run of the mill, but you know, it's still face value for a silver cert. Can't go wrong there.
Hell yeah.
right.
And I told her, I was like, you just gotta ask.
I got that. I told you about that $10 gold seal I got the other day from Walgreens, didn't I?
No, you didn't. A gold seal? Holy shit.
Yeah, went in there and picked up some medicine, this, that, and the other, just some like cough, cold, and flu kind of stuff.
Yep.
And I paid them with a $50, get some Sudafed and just like $20 worth of stuff. And yep, she gave me back a $10 gold seal. She said, "I haven't seen one of those in forever." I was like, "Holy crap, you won't see this one again."
I don't blame you. Yeah, Bella's gonna hate me, man. We're gonna get back tomorrow from what's it called? From the horseback riding thing, sometime in the early afternoon, and we're literally gonna get home, and I'm gonna sit her in front of the laptop because she's gone for 2 weeks. I'm gonna tell her, start making your fucking take a penny videos.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to make about 20 of them. Because
Yeah.
I'm literally, after tomorrow, today I drop her off Sunday morning, and I won't see her again until the 18th on her birthday, and then she's gone for another extra week, and then it won't be to the end of the month. So she's gonna have to literally make just about the entire month's videos.
Oh wow.
Right.
I mean, because when I get her on her birthday, she's doing her birthday live stream, so.
Yeah, that's out.
Yeah, exactly. So she's gonna get her forge, and she's gonna want to start pouring as soon as she opens that shit. I know she is.
Just make sure you cure it right.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing, is I'm gonna sit there and season it and all that shit prior to her even opening it.
Gotcha. Cool.
This
Good
way,
idea.
it's just open it up. Here you go, kid. Have fun.
Good idea.
And I'll make sure, like, I'll have her, like, here's your first thing. Here's a scale. The hell do I need that for? Okay, here's a bunch of letter punches and number punches. What's up, D?
Here's a pair of gloves.
Yep. Here's an apron. Here's some safety glasses, the pink safety glasses that I ordered you. All that
And
shit.
she's gonna be thinking, Dad, what are you doing?
Yeah. And then it'll be, okay, well, here's your mold. Here's this mold. What am I going to do with that? And then here's the big box.
Yeah.
And then after she opens the big box, it'll just be like, slam, here's 50 ounces of silver.
Get to work. Hell yeah.
Well,
I'm sitting here thumbing through my stuff trying to figure out how many W quarters I have left. I think I'm getting low.
my biggest concern, and like I've expressed it to everyone, the same thing, and that's why I didn't go with the Devil's Forge over the tabletop, is I don't want her to be like over the fire and all the heat and shit until I know she's confident with handling these extreme temperatures.
Well, plus the smaller stuff is probably better for her size right now to get to know what she's doing.
Exactly. At least this way, it's just a little tiny crucible instead of the big friggin' monsters and stuff that.
Exactly.
That's
how I learned to do the stuff back when I was a kid, learning under my dad. Was actually with a small jeweler's crucible
exactly.
and an oxyacetylene rig.
Have a good night, CC.
Good night, Confusion. Have a good one.
Thanks for popping in, darling. I appreciate it. It's not that bad, D. It's not that bad. It was a planned thing. Like the next 2 weeks after this weekend, she's going on vacation with her mom and stepdad. And it just happens to be overlapping 2 weekends. Now, am I pissed off that she planned it so it overlaps 2 weekends? Yes, of course. But I'm not going to take that away from Bella. That's something she wants to do. And her
let her do it.
Her stepdad, it's like a family thing. So like his brother and his sister and their family and their kids and his parents, and it's just a big thing their family does. So it's like, go.
Yeah, I'm actually next weekend sending my 13-year-old son, my youngest boy, out to up to Wyoming to live with my sister for the school year.
Right.
That's gonna suck.
No, but that's just kind of where it's at. And then she's got an event coming up the weekend after, so she'll be tied up on that one. And it's just like, you know what, do what you got to do. It is what it is. I understand. Like I told her mom, like, you're completely killing August for me, like completely. It's like, be prepared when I'd start taking off, half the December and say, screw you, I'm leaving with her.
Hey, there's
Hey,
Donna. You can explain to her about the Hangouts.
Yeah, Hangouts doesn't work with YouTube's anymore, darling. So I got my tablet running so that way we can just do a separate one, and then you can just kind of hear it on the stream. That's why it sounds funky.
And if you happen to want to get on the stream, there's the link.
Yep, you're more than welcome to jump in. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
We're all just hanging out, BSing.
Pretty much.
You're good.
I finally stopped going through coins.
Well, you just got to take into consideration a few factors. Like for me, being in the Northeast, I get heavy winters, so it's not like I can sit outside and do pours outside in negative 10-degree weather. I mean, I could, but I would not like it. And the fact that it's mostly for my soon-to-be 10-year-old, that's even less likely going to happen. So
yeah, she weighs about 32 pounds, so she'd freeze in a heartbeat.
right, dude. It's the middle of August or the beginning of August, and she still sits under her fucking blanket.
Exactly.
Have we tried Streamlabs? I have tried Streamlabs, and my internet sucks here. It won't hold it.
They don't. The Prince View channel. What I went and checked that out. That's a 360 subscriber channel. It's like from the Philippines. It looked like.
Hey, you do whatever you gotta do, man. That's why I trust trust my mods. You do what you gotta do.
They ain't said nothing yet, so I'll just let it go for now.
Girly, yeah, I've looked into StreamYard, and my biggest thing right now is how long if YouTube squashes that. So right now I'm just playing the neutral card until YouTube figures out what they're gonna do, because they're supposed to be releasing their own version.
In theory. Yeah, they're gonna call it YouTube Hangouts or some crap.
So I'm just kind of waiting to see where YouTube plays their cards. Because, I mean, really, this is easy enough to do. It's a little awkward, but it's really no big deal.
Let her get some more wine and she'll join us. You really got to be drunk to talk. See how it is?
35, Weedy. Oops, I started scoping coin again.
Hey, well, it's all good, bud. It's all good.
I can't sit here in front of my computer with the scope on and not.
Uh-oh, you missed something, Brian.
Uh-oh, what did I miss?
Huge wins?
Huge wins.
Sounds dirty.
I'll have to go check that out.
Sounds dirty.
Nah.
Perverts. Just as long as the perverts hit the like button, I don't care.
Right.
Well, thumbs down button, it don't matter either one.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's how I feel about it too. It's all interaction.
It still counts as a view and an interaction, so I don't care.
Yes, sir.
10 minutes. I'm gonna.
All right, scoping a 2019 Denver Dime. This is exciting.
You could scope anything you wanted to, bud.
Oh, I know.
Did you see the 2019 pennies that I was going through in any of those videos?
Yes, but I was kind of doing other stuff too. They were Phillies, right?
Yep. I've got a few tubes worth of them. These are all errors. All of these are die cracks.
Very cool.
And I'm not even done with the freaking box.
Yeah, dude. See, if I could get a hold of Philly boxes of anything, I would be ecstatic.
Dude, if you want to pay the shipping, I'll mail you a fucking box.
How much is the shipping on that?
I would end up doing like one of those flat rate boxes. I think it's like $13.
That'll have to be down the road.
But at least you understand this way you could do it. You know, it wouldn't matter which denomination.
I appreciate it. One of these days I'll definitely do it. I just, man.
Hey, if you do get a hold of a roll of 2019 D pennies, I'm looking to get one for Bella because she's starting to collect, individual rolls.
Oh, that's simple. That is about beyond simple. I just have to go buy a couple boxes, and I'll guaranteed I'll get a whole box of them.
Right. That's what I was supposed to be doing a deal with Mobile to do it, and he just never got a hold of me. And the other thing is she just started it, this past December.
Right.
So she only has her one 2018 and one 2019. She doesn't have any Denvers though.
Oh, I got 2018 Denvers all over the place too.
Yeah,
I can definitely.
I picked up a whole box of 2019 Denvers the other day, Phil. You want some of them?
I just need one. I mean, I still got
Yeah, that works.
that's the die crack box. I still got all those to go through. Those are 2019.
Yeah, and
That's right. I got the 2019 D.
yep, and the 2018 D, like I said, guys, don't forget, that's a new discovery. 2018 Denver has a double ear on it, and when you see it, it is bold as hell.
Yeah.
The pictures I've seen are just epic.
Yeah, I got an email today, speaking of which, that just popped in my head, kind of off subject. Bella's birthday, with everybody sending shit. I've got the Ken Peavy pack coming to Bella for her birthday.
Oh, nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of that for like 6 months. So if you don't have anybody lined up to get it after that, I'd like to get in on that.
Technically, it's being sent to me. And obviously, I'm going to throw Bella's right on it, like back to back, because it doesn't make sense not to.
Right.
So I'll be able to look in the box and go, oh, those are cool. And Bella will be like, those are mine.
Right.
And from what I've been told, there is a Benji in there, and there will no longer be one after she opens it.
Right.
But,
yeah, but if there's nobody in line, you and Bella, that I'd like to get in behind you.
Yeah.
I've received a PV package, so is Phil, Dirty Laundry Prospecting.
Yep.
I can tell you this, they are epic. Epic. And there's a damn good reason why you can only win one every 90 days.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get one for like 6 months.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with I mean, I'd like to do the coin roll hunting, selling rolls things, but I'm trying to come up with a different way to do it. Because everybody does the same fucking thing.
Yep. Me too. I'm not. Yeah, I agree. The only thing I do different is I include the gold and at this point the W quarters and bonuses.
So like one of the ideas I had was, instead of doing like for halves, instead of doing $5 a roll, I was thinking about doing $3 a roll. And for every $15, you'd get the 40%er. Then at $30, you get a 90, and it would just stack up. But instead of having like bag pulls and all that bullshit, it'd be every $10 that you donate, and I would figure out the math, and then just have a bunch of random prizes. There could be, you know, a multi-ounce bar. There could be a wheat penny. You don't know which one it is, and you just guess a number out of the packets.
See, and that's why I don't do bag pulls. That honestly, it would have too much for me, honestly. So I just mark extra rolls. I put my Buffaloes in there. I put my War Nickels in there, Rosies, Mercs, whatever I have. But as far as the tier levels, what I've always done was, until I ran out of my constitutional $50 silvers.
Yep.
Was at 25 you get a 40, at 50 you get a 90 and a proof set, and then it just stacks from there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quite similar, yeah. Even there's still a lot of channels doing it that way, so that's why I went to throwing gold in.
Right.
You got to do something. You're right. You got to do something different.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm not per se really looking to make money on it. I really don't need it.
Right.
I mean, I don't care if I put my business out there. I mean, to be honest with you, and half of one of my paychecks covers all my finances for the month. So money is not an issue for me. I don't stress with money. I mean, how many people do you know that have a 9-bedroom house and horses for pets and Porsches in the garage? You know what I mean?
I have a big ass house, but I don't have horses and stuff. And I actually managed to get a foreclosure, so mine's nothing like yours. But
yeah,
I have a big house.
Mine's full boat, but it's just, you know, it's like I don't go and sit there and, oh, look what I got. That's not how I work. I'm a very humble person, and
no, I've seen that, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know, and that's more what it's about. Like, I mean, hell, look how many times Bella's done auctions and shit, and she's never kept one penny of anything she's earned.
Nice.
She's literally given it away to X charity or Y charity, or the one that she's going to be doing very soon will be we actually do it annually, is we do like the school supplies for the schools. And, you know, like when they have the before school sales and it's really fucking cheap and we'll go and buy like $300 worth of stuff, which,
you know, it's really good that at her age for, you know, promoting or doing doing that. That's going to make her life as an adult so easy. She's going to be an awesome adult.
Oh yeah.
She really is.
That's really the idea.
Oh, yeah.
And what you guys don't see, like you guys see my side. What we don't see is her mother was Miss Connecticut. She is actually an organizer of the Miss Connecticut pageants and all of that stuff. Bella has had several titles. So
Don't doubt it.
she is, you know, she's learning the prim and proper part of society. She's learning how to be humble on the other side. She's, you know, I push like crazy with the pouring, like the whole creativity aspect. Like her channel, I have no control over it. That's all her. That's all her. If she wants to do an auction, it's like, all right, let's go buy some shit and sell it. And that's exactly what we did.
Pretty awesome. It's pretty damn awesome.
Coin Captain, I don't even use one room, dude. I use one corner. Like I said, I'm a very humble person. I don't believe in the glitz, glory, and bullshit. It's not my thing. I mean,
I'll be right back. I gotta go get a soda.
oh, no problem, brother. That actually sounds good, but I left him in the car, so I'll have to pass.
I just went and got a couple of
Kiss my ass.
You got a what?
cold Coke.
Oh, I thought you said. Guys, I hit it big tonight. Not as big as in Falcon, but I hit it big.
Aww.
Yeah, not 10,000, but I had 548 in book that I was in. I had the highest winning car.
Yep.
I had 548. So then I got a store and I bought a $20 ticket and won $75 on that. And then I bought a $10 ticket and won $100 on that.
Hey.
Good deal.
Go play Powerball.
No, I don't play any of those.
You might want to today.
Right?
You may want to just go buy a ticket.
No, I might. I just might, because I don't know. I haven't had any big wins for a while, and then all of a day it's just like it exploded on me. I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, you hit that 10 grand in that book a while back, and now all of a sudden you're hitting on your own a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was like, what? Over 100 I won today, so feels good.
Yeah, it's always nice when you feel like you've succeeded.
Yeah, I mean, I will be the first to admit that I put a whole lot more into startups than I now. But I mean, I have fun doing it. So.
As long as you enjoy it, it really doesn't matter.
And I don't use like my bill money or
right.
any money that
You're not an addict. It's an entertainment thing.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'm addicted. I am for 2 minutes. I love Skybox, but if I only have money for certain deals, but I just don't get them.
Yeah. What's up, Mullins?
What's up, Michael Mullins?
Mike, since you're in here, did you want to pull the trigger on the any of those $2 bills before I return them? Because I'll probably bring them back Tuesday.
I have $2 bills in my safe.
Yeah, I've got.
Those got a strap.
Yeah, I've got a sequential strap right now, hon.
Richard, now.
Crispy. And I figured since I'm just gonna return it, I told everybody, you know, if you want to pick up a couple of these sequential bills, let me know. Because it's not often.
What does that mean? I'm still totally this.
The serial number,
Consecutive number.
the serial number on the dollar bill, every one of them is unique on each one of them. So having a sequential set in like perfect condition like that is not easy to get, especially if they're older. So these are 2013s, and if you save them for 40 years, these will be worth some serious cash. And if you go 100 years, it'll be worth even more. Can I get $10 worth of them, including shipping? Yeah, Mike, I'll set them to the side, bud. I know you'll mail me the cash. I know how you work, bud.
Hang on, let me ask somebody real quick. Do you want dollar bills in sequential order that are going to be worth money in a few years? They're like in mint condition. Yes.
Hey, Michael and Paula, how you doing? Carlos, what's up, buddy?
I don't know how much are they?
Honey, I'm telling everybody the same thing. Face value and shipping, and whatever you want to throw on top for me helping you out, that's on you.
I mean, face value with shipping, which ain't gonna be much in an envelope, but and then whatever donation to the channel.
I'm leaving it as an open book as far as that's concerned, because I'm not looking to make money on it.
He's not looking to make money on them. So. This is T-square. No, this is not T-square. This is salt. I do. I know. Oh Lord, he wants to know how many you have. Holy cow!
A lot.
No, it's actually not.
Well,
There is 25 left in that strap. Now, however, the two on the end have like little bits of wear on the corner, so I would say 22.
Okay, he's got 25 left, but the two on the end have like a little bit of wear and tear on the corners. So he's saying like 2.
There's a solid 20, no problem.
Solid 20 of them, no problem.
What's up, Lake?
I'm going to find these 25. 40. I know you said 25. I'm sorry. I'm confused.
Actually, hold on. You know what? I'll make it even easier right now. Because
It'll make it even easier.
I've got 10 for one person, which is already pulled out, 10 from another that's already pulled out. So that leaves 30. Mullins wants 5 of them. Byers wants 5. Now, I have the extra ones from the other count, so give me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Byers. All right, so I have 30 left.
Okay, you have 30 left. Yes. All 30 left. And all 30 are in sequential order?
They should be, because I haven't taken any other ones out.
Yeah.
Not yet, Lake. We're going to be doing that tomorrow in the morning.
He wants to know how much is the pitch, or do you know?
How much for what?
How do you postage?
Because this would essentially be what's left. There's 10 of those got to come out, but it's almost nothing in height.
Okay.
I can't send that in a regular envelope, so I would have to send it in a padded something, and I'd have to figure out how to, in the padded, how to keep it from being damaged. So
yeah, like not full enough.
yeah, because I don't want them to get all creased up.
Yeah, can you get one? You know those very small boxes at the top is where.
Yes, the small flat rate box is what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, why don't we do that?
That's what I was thinking, and I'll just put this like in a Ziploc bag and then put tape around it to secure it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I went there yesterday, Lake, and I haven't been back since.
Okay, you're not. Alright, so.
Alright, I'm going to write these down before I even forget, so they're all designated.
Yeah,
I gotta mute myself a second.
Alright. Yeah, it's like $7 or $8 a small flat rate box.
Yeah, I think it's like $8. I'll verify it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine. He was like, is that square? He was in T Square stream earlier. I'm like, no. Yeah. And watching him on his computer half the night, all the coins on eBay and coin here, coin there. I think I have a new addict in the house.
You know, sometimes it's kind of fun like that.
Yeah. Well, I think these would be neat just to own. I mean, I've got a few $2 bill safe in there, Jared.
Right.
I don't know.
Alright, so those aren't sequential. Alright, so those are. Okay.
Oh, birthday for her. That's nice. When is her birthday? Or when was her birthday?
Her birthday is the 18th. It's coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's coming up.
I'll have to remember that. I even asked you what year they are.
That's Mullins. What years they are? These are 2013.
2013.
Oh, that's what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My actual YouTube stream is like 3 minutes behind.
Is it? If you click, you can make it fast forward and catch up, bud.
I'm already.
Colorado, I'm literally just asking face value and cover the shipping, and if you want to put a premium on it for my efforts, then that's all I care about. I'm not looking to make cash on it. You want me to set these aside for you, darling? These 30?
Yeah, we absolutely want them.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, then that saves me having to bring them back. That's perfect. All right. I gotta see how many I got left here now.
Go in here. Go to your email.
So you're gonna pay right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so those 9 are in order. 1, 2, 3. I've got a 9 count in order, a 4 count in order, and a single extra one, and that's it. What's up, SHTF?
What'd you say, Jared? Yeah, but no, let's do it in an actual pot. That way, there's no sugar getting.
Just for 4 of them, Colorado, it'd be just a regular envelope because they'd be in there fine with no problem. I'll make sure that they They set it up so it's all hand sort, so it's not machined or anything like that. So they shouldn't get beat up, and you'll be fine.
Okay, 50, 430. Lord Bill.
Phil, did I read up that last comment? No, I did not.
Did you see how much the small box is? Oh, he's trying to find it right now.
I think they're like
perfect.
758 or some crap like that.
Perfect, Lake. I appreciate it, brother.
Phil, I'm just going to put I'll put in there like
792?
cam trade.
Oh, I don't know.
So I'm just going to send all one box.
That works.
We won't buy that.
That works. It's easier to do it that way.
Right, because I was going to send Bella something for her birthday, the scope cam trade, just different stuff like that.
It doesn't matter. You know what we're trading for. You think I'm going to be able to hold on to them?
No, you ain't going to get them. She'll smell it as soon as she walks in the door and snaps
yeah.
the box from me.
Dude, you saw the pile of mail that I had, right?
Yeah.
There is, I know for a fact, at least one Benji in there. I kind of want her to sit there literally on stream and go, which one is it? Yeah, Colorado. That's fine, bud. I'll set the Ford right now to the side. See, I'd rather have our community be able to get these nice Krispies and be able to put them in their books. It's the same as Bella's email, but it should be in my channel description.
Remember when? Yeah. All right.
You have Byers is in here, and we have our lovely friend Coin Captions. Our the confusion, whatever the fuck it is. I'm tired. Yeah. It's oh my god.
All right, stop now.
And her.
Ow. And me. So her is.
Sweet stacks.
Prepaid flat rate small box $7.09.
Scrapping. I'm waiting to find out. I'm waiting to find out what the restrictions are with StreamYard, because without the paid version, there's a limit of how many times you can stream and how long you can stream and all that shit. So I'm waiting for other people to feel it out, and then I'll jump on it. See, everybody's ordering them damn things.
I like them because they got the SLQ eagle on them. That was, right. I won't say the only reason I ordered them, but that sure helped it help.
All right, so I have 9 more loose ones, and I'm going to save that one single one for Bella just because it's the oddball. Because there's no sequential to it, unfortunately. Now, just as a reference, guys, it probably will not go out tomorrow. It'll most likely be Monday.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good, man.
Just because I just got so much shit to get together with Bella. Like I was saying earlier, she's got to make like literally entire month of August Take a Penny videos tomorrow. And on top of that, we're doing horseback riding for half the day.
Remember I got that penny book from you, and that Take a Penny thing. That's in there too.
That's fine, brother. That's fine.
You get a box with it.
That works.
I'm sorry. I just sent you an email.
Perfect.
All right, let me go back here.
My email runs super slow to my end, so I'll get it eventually.
Right.
Okay, I need your PayPal.
Holy shit, I just got it. Wow, that was fast.
Is it your email? The email that I sent that is that your PayPal stuff?
Derek's info for the bills?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, that's
what
perfect.
I turned in there for that. What I turned in there for that take a penny thing bill was I had 2 brand new 10X loops, and I threw those in there for that.
Oh, cool.
That way, you know, she can get them to somebody else that needs a decent loop.
Yep. Well, the take a penny is actually on my stream. Bella didn't want to do it.
You want me to send it from PayPal or?
Yeah, it's the same email address for PayPal.
Okay.
It's just the typical friends and family, blah, blah, blah. You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Because, you know, that's the key.
And I'm gonna be putting in a couple of bigger orders for some currency in the near future, and I have a pretty good in with a couple of the bank managers, and they were telling me they have what they call commercial accounts. So these accounts are the only ones that order the crispy brand new bills, and he's gonna try and order them via that route. And on top of that, I told him to look through like the singles and shit. If you see any of them with the star note and that's in that brick, I want it. I told him.
I got an inside scoop on crispy tins, and it's through an ATM, and chick brings me 200 of them, 200 tins every Friday.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Are they all star notes, dude?
Yeah. No, I'll get like 50 star notes out of that 200, but they're brand new, crispy cream kind of.
Right. All right, I got it.
I just dump the rest of them back at the bank or whatever.
I got the mail. Thank you. Or the PayPal. Thank you. If you sell out on MK before Sal does, you're gonna shit a brick. Telling you, like you've got a reputation like that. You're more popular than you think. You're more popular than you think, but you know what? You're gonna get outsold by Bella, and I guarantee you. I guarantee you. If and when she ends up doing a round like that, she's gonna smash numbers, dude. That little girl she's got a knack like that. And let me tell you, brother, wait till you see the rounds and the molds my brother's designing for her. Oh my God. I showed Tim and he's like, dude, hook me up. I'm gonna see if he can legit make like the coin press dies like MK did for yours. I'm gonna see if he can sit there and literally laser cut them and make them for Bella, and I'll just stamp them at work myself because I've got the presses and shit at work. So Bella is not gonna ever pour a generic round or bar or any of that shit. Never.
Oh, wow.
Everything will be custom and it'll be all to whatever she wants. Like I said, I'm
I need someone to make me a custom coin.
A what?
I got one for you, Donna.
You told me that.
I do. I just got a. Yeah, it's a half ounce. It's a half ounce eagle, half ounce silver eagle.
Oh wow.
Colorado, so far I only have the one from Donna. I did not receive yours yet.
Hang on just a second. Read some of your book.
Blake, Let me tell you.
Can you imagine Donna scratching with a one troy ounce silver bar?
Let me tell you, like I went through all the channels that I know for sure wants one of Bella's first pours, and I flat out did the math, and I was just like, shit, I've got to get like 50 ounces for when she starts pouring, because there's that many channels that are gonna want bars. It's the hype of ooh, another channel pour, and the other half is that it's a 10-year-old doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's crazy, and it's funny because I was talking to Bella, and she goes, "Well, if we get all these people who want bars, maybe I should make them really, really thick so I can charge them more." And I was dying. I was dying. She's like, "Maybe I should make it real big." I was like, "Girl, you're getting that entrepreneurial shit."
There's a guy in the scratching community, Traveling Scratcher is his channel, and he uses people one silver bars on my camera on, and I think they're 1 ounce, but they're like shaped like dollar bills and stuff. Really, really
Exactly,
cool.
like exactly, dude.
Gave a bunch away.
And what was the channel name?
Traveling Scratcher.
Traveling Scratcher? Okay.
He is awesome. He's lucky too. Oh my god, man, it's so lucky.
Shit right there.
That thing is lucky.
Some people have all the luck.
Like, oh man, he does. That's not the one. Maybe disappointed. I found him one time, but
let me quickly pull up. It's kind of hard to see because it's a phone that took a picture on a computer. This is Bella's generic round. I don't know if you guys can tell what it is, but that's going to be her round. Can you see what it is, guys?
Yeah, that is cool.
Yep, it's a 2-inch round.
That's the Benji bell.
Yep, it's a 2-inch round with a raised Liberty Bell.
Yeah, that's the Benji bell.
Correct. Yep, that's the idea, and she's let me tell you, she is stoked about this shit.
that's a 2015 American Eagle, not what I was before.
Yeah, no, and it's
do you
funny.
see what that American Silver Eagle looks like?
Yep.
I was talking to Donna. I got the coin that I got for you, Donna, is a half American Silver Eagle.
Colorado, give it a little time, because I've actually had problems where I wouldn't get the PayPal for a couple hours. So don't sweat it. Wait until later on in the day, and I'll let you know otherwise. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I'll hang on to them either way.
It's a $500 bill, and it's 1 ounce silver plated. Never mind.
Yeah.
So bad.
Yep. So that is going to be her channel round, instead of just the generic, round button. And that's not even done yet, because my brother's trying to figure out how to work it into the design. whether it be where the bell is or maybe just around the loop like, our coins are. And she wants it to be Bella's bullion on the coin as well.
No, that's Walking Liberty. I'm trying to find the one that you were talking about, Brian.
What's up? Found it?
It's a American Silver Eagle. It's a half eagle is what they call it. It's a half ounce of 3/9 fine silver.
Right.
Phil, just an FYI, I'm sending 54S semi-key date Benjis. So when Bella gets them, they're probably in BU or better shape. So
yeah,
those are book fillers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. It doesn't matter. They all go into flips and they all go in the books if they're Benjis.
There you go.
Those,
yeah,
they might as well be gold eagles because she don't care.
Yeah.
Colorado, I agree. She is awesome. She's got such an adventurous creativity in mind that I'm going out of my way to feed that mentality, the creativity, the generosity, and all that, and push it as long as I can. Oh, she'll try. You found it. What'd you find, Lake?
He said, "Hi, I found it buried."
Oh, hey, found it. Yeah, duh. Wow.
It's all right. I know you ate crap. To eat the wrappers.
Hey, I'm tired. Fuck off.
Oh,
Shit, if I had known there really was this much draw to getting the sequential deuces, I'll get more. I know John RMS wanted the whole strap, and his biggest concern was customs confiscating it.
Right.
No, Phil's stupid when he's tired. Yes, there's no argument there. No, you didn't send it to me. You sent it to Bella, and believe me, even if you sent it to me, you sent it to Bella. Because it doesn't matter what I get. I can look at it, and I've done it. I swear to Christ, I've done it. I pulled it out of roll when I'm hunting myself, and my phone rings, and Bella goes, "What are you doing?" Just out of the blue. "What are you doing?" "What do you mean, what am I doing?" "What are you doing right now?" "Nothing. Talking to you." "You're hunting coins right now, aren't you?" "Yeah." "You got a Benji, don't you?" And it's like, what the fuck? I swear to Christ, on my son's grave, I swear she did that. I could not believe it.
That's when she got the name, the Benji Ninja.
She's savage with those things, man. She is savage with them. I mean, I've found probably half a dozen in my roll hunting, and she just grew attached to them.
Mullen, that's the stream. She became the Benji Ninja.
Yes.
She slid in, snatched it, and rolled out.
Yep, and it was a flash.
what? Okay.
Hey, Phil, my bad. I told you wrong on them loops. They're two triplet 15X loops is what they are.
Okay.
I mean, they're not, oh my God, good, but they're pretty good to do coins with.
One day at Colorado, you got to look at it this way, brother. One coin at a time, one trade at a time. And Mike, dude, I'm telling you, she was 30 feet from me when I found that. And if you remember on that video, I never said a word about what I found. I was just like pointing at it on the stream. I didn't want to say what it was. And you could hear her throw the spoon that was in her hand on the floor, and it was just poof. She was just zipped right through the screen, and it was gone.
Yeah, I heard little feet coming. Snatch, gone.
Yeah, just gone. I gotta go back and figure out what video that was and retitle it so it's like the Benji Ninja was born.
Oh, were you there?
No, that's how it is though, Colorado. One day at a time, one coin at a time. I mean, shit. When I went through that fraud thing, man, let me tell you, that near killed me. That near fucking broke me.
And Colorado, just make sure when you're buying stuff, especially since you're on a fixed income, make sure it's legit. You know, research the guts out of it so you know you're not getting ripped off for what money you are spending.
Found it. A lot of bank branches, if you go to certain ones, they will allow you to order foreign currency. I know I can do it, but usually you pay a premium on it on top of the rate difference. So it may be possible for you to do it. You just have to check with your local banks and see if any of them will order the foreign currency for you. And then whether or not they can get the halves or not is a whole different thing. You're just impatient. Trust me. When it comes to having a nice coin collection, I think we're all a little impatient.
Yeah.
The sooner I can get more, the better. The more. It's like your crack. You got to get that fix. What can I get
That's
next?
what I was saying. Don't buy a bunch of cheap coins. Get your money's worth, man. That way, you may save for a month or two to get one coin, but you know you're going to love that coin when you get it.
Yep.
Because if you go buy a pocket full of cheap ones, they're not going to mean as much to you.
Yeah, you got to make sure if you're going to do coins like that, you want to make sure you're getting your money's worth in the long run and not just going and getting John Jay generic and having it hold its same mediocre value as where you bought a nice slabbed coin that's only going to continue to grow.
I watched that the other day, Lake House. What was it, like 6 ounces of silver, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, let's put it this way.
And it was his.
There's one of Bella's jars. Boom. There's more than 6 ounces. She's got tubes of that shit everywhere.
But when in that video, he was like so excited.
Yep.
You know, that's what it is right there. That's what it's all about.
Oh, when it comes,
it is easy to spend money on coins.
It's easy to spend money on coins, and it's really hard to spend the money on those primo coins, though. It really is, because it's such a huge premium. I mean, I've got a dealer that I see every time we go to the shows, and he's got a $1,400 09 SVDB. It's an MS66. It's graded by PCGS. I mean, you can't fucking find better than that. And he just puts it up there like a big trophy, like, fuck you, I got it.
And that's his draw to his booth to get people to spend money on different stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and look at you now, Lake.
Yeah, exactly, Lake. You had a 1 ounce coin, a handful of 90, and that you was shitting in tall cotton, buddy.
And now you got your big boy pants on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you got a
Lord.
treasure chest.
Ugh, excuse me. And thankfully, you're still here, brother. That's all that really matters.
I'm still trying to find that video so I can see. Here they are. I found them.
I did order an ounce of silver today, Phil. It was basically free.
Did you now?
I had an Amazon gift card credit bull crap. Had some damaged stuff a while back, and I just remembered that I had that on there. I found those 45 ACP 1 ounce silver, and ordered 2 of them for basically nothing.
Oh.
Can't go wrong there.
No. Exactly, Lake. You got over 100 ounces, still nothing compared to some, but you're happy with it. As long as you're happy with it, piss on everybody else, bud.
That's all that matters. Fuck it. You just do you, man. You're not in a competition with anybody else. They're not paying your bills. That's how you got to look at it.
Yep, you just do you, boo-boo. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, if you want to set a goal to buy 100 ounces a year, you do you, boo-boo. I can't afford that much. I get about 40 or 50, something like that.
Yep.
You know, am I going to dog you because you bought 100? Hell no.
At the pace Bella's going, she'll be buying 50 ounces a week. I mean, granted, it's all going to get poured and go right back out the door.
He said, I hope my treasure chest gives corn a heart murmur.
Fuck that guy. I think it's funny that he pulled that one video down because I practically threatened to kill him when he fucking mentioned Bella in his stream.
Dude, he pulled every video down except for one.
Yep.
And it's that Silver Baggins one.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing when he started that bullshit, and he knew how far he'd be able to get.
It's Cornelius Brett. He's a piece of shit, and believe me, it's not even worth your time to go listen to the guy. He's a fucking tool.
I wouldn't even give him the credit to call him a tool. If he is, he's a China tool.
He literally goes out of his way to bash other channels and literally call people criminals, convicts, thieves, whatever you want to, whatever, anything. He's just trash.
Wow. It's such a wow. Makes you wonder, you know, I mean, so miserable with their own lives and just trying to make other people miserable, I guess.
Yeah,
he hates silver, and I can tell you exactly why. He got in a bind a few years back and had to sell his silver stack and lost his ass on it. So,
oh, wow.
You know, he hates it. He was buying high-priced, you know, premium stuff, and when he got spot back for it or melt even, he lost his ass, and then he got salty with it. He dogs everybody else now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why you stack silver. One day you're going to need it for something.
Oh, Lake House. He probably used the fucking fake name and ordered the damn thing. I wouldn't put it past him.
Lake House, how do you know I didn't order one of the 2 that I got for him? Just saying. You know how I deliver that, Phil? Stuff that motherfucker down a barrel with a shotgun, send it right through his window.
He's still not worth it.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah,
That's
Colorado.
I
did know that. Yeah, Colorado's a real fucking hero. That man's got some balls.
Damn, Colorado, I did not know that, brother.
Yep, that man's got some balls when you run into one of those buildings when it's coming down.
I mean, I like playing with fire, but not like that.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I loved that job. I wish I could still do it.
You're good, man. You're good.
Dude, there's no hate in this group, and if there is, they ain't in the channel. Believe me, they're gone. No worries,
Right.
brother.
Well, I ain't been around on YouTube here very long, maybe a month. And Phil can already tell you, I'm pretty cool dude, laid back. I don't get too bent out of shape about much.
And to be honest with you, Colorado, you should wear that shit like a badge of honor and fuck everybody else if they don't like it.
Exactly.
You should wear that like a badge of honor. I'm an NYFD firefighter who got paralyzed in 9/11 from the buildings collapsed. Fuck you guys. That's awesome.
Exactly.
You're the man, dude. Seriously. Believe me, my firehouse, I'll tell you straight up, my firehouse in Connecticut, I was one of 15 people that went down and started digging out after. So I know what you saw. I saw it firsthand. Holy shit. I was there.
3 days out of high school. 3 days out of high school, graduated. And they had us up there with torches, cutting beans.
Yeah, I was there,
high
man.
School class was up there.
I've seen it, brother. I've seen all that stuff. It's craziness. It was a nightmare for everyone, dude. It was a black eye on our country. It was bad, dude. Does who sleep? Me? No.
But now when that happened, our welding teacher came to all the senior welding kids, and he's like, "Hey, do you guys want to go help?" I said, "Fuck yes, I want to go help. Where's the fucking bus?"
Right?
And he said, "Wow." And he said, "Really?" I said, "Yep." I said, "They ain't gonna let us do much, but I said they'll let us cut steel and help people get out of there if there's still any alive."
Right.
I said, "If there ain't," I said, we'll help get the dead ones out, buddy. I don't give a damn. Let's go."
That's it. That's it. No worries, guys. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to wrap it up. Lake House is going to start a stream. Y'all can hang out with him. He needs the hours for his channel so he can get monetized. So we'll hook his ass up.
I don't like Lake House. I ain't going over and watch that Backstreet Fool.
Oh, Lord.
That's why I didn't shout him out. I refuse to shout out Lake House, that bastard. That's what we do, brother. That's what we do.
I was there just to help. That was it. 110%.
It didn't matter. It could have been 10,000 people. There was so much shit to move. It didn't matter.
Yep.
What's up, Lemon? You bastard, you never called me.
Lemonhead Penny. How you doing, brother? You doing good?
Don't you dare cry, you son bitch. Don't you dare cry. You be proud, man. Wear it like a badge of honor. Don't ever look at it as anything else than that.
That's something to be proud of. Yeah, that's something to be proud of, Colorado. Don't cry about that.
And don't look at it as some stupid little ribbon. No, wear that shit like Superman. That's a fucking badge of honor, bro. That's huge,
How many people can say that they was there that day, let alone the things you did?
Yep.
And Lemonhead said it too. You're a stud, brother. I don't know how good looking you are, but we'll go with that.
Hey. Hell yeah.
Found it buried, said Lemonhead blocked him. don't know why.
Lemonhead Penny blocked me. I wish I knew why. I don't know. I found it buried. Well, Colorado. Colorado, wearing that bunker gear, trying to outrun what you were outrunning, you couldn't.
God had different alternatives for you, brother.
That's right.
He had another journey. He had another journey in mind for you, something greater than what you were doing. You may not know what it is just yet, but you'll figure it out, brother.
Absolutely.
Found it.
Believe that 100%.
Found it. Lemon said that he didn't block you, so it must have been one of his mods. Lemon will have to go into his channel later and look it up and see if you were or not. John, you're a stud, my man. A rusty bent stud. What happened? Oh, shit. You guys kill me.
Okay, I went to the stream, couldn't bid on your stuff. I tried. Huh.
Yeah, it was probably one of the mods that hit him from the channel.
Yeah, they did. They had to.
That's all it takes, and then you can't do anything. There you go. Found it. He'll fix it for you, brother.
Found it. I can only imagine how crazy it was for guys like Colorado. It was crazy for me being 18.
It's Buyer Boys and Donna.
Yeah. I can only imagine how crazy it was for you because 18 years old, they gave me all the cutting, acetylene and oxygen I could handle and said, cut the steel, boy, get her done.
Yep.
And, yeah, that was bad enough. You was there when all that shit went down.
That's right. I mean, hell, I remember, it was, 2 days after, and we were still worried about buildings falling down.
Yeah.
And that went on for, a week and a half?
Yeah, I was there for 14 days, started at 2 days after.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
And I wanted to stay longer, but the school didn't want to pay for the hotels and shit no more. Lake House talk about pot in your live streams? Hell no, he ain't going to do that.
You made it to the 30th floor. Damn, dude. You're a savage, bro.
That is crazy.
30 floors with bunker gear? You're a fucking savage, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, I couldn't have made it 2 floors with bunker gear on. That's beast mode right there.
And I'm sure you had extra gear on your arms, whether you had your set of irons or whatever, but damn, bro. Savage.
Yeah, that's 110% beast mode for sure.
And hoses, yep.
Andy was... Jesus.
Bro, you wear that like fucking a badge of honor, dude. You should have that stitched on every shirt you got.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna make him a shirt, Phil. It says 30th floor crew. How about you?
Right? Hell yeah, I'd be rocking that. Get him a shirt. Get him a shirt like a memorial with 9/11 on it, like on the back, and then the letters above it says, "I rode that bitch down and survived." Can you say that?
Right. He said we got the evac call and we dropped our shit and ran.
That's all you can do when you get the 4 tolls out. There's all you can do.
Yeah. You did your job, Colorado. You did your job well, brother. past me on the third floor, and I'd have been laying on the steps dying.
I can guarantee it. He would have stopped to pick your ass up.
I don't know. I'm a big feller. I don't know how big a feller he was in the day.
Dude, if he carried all that shit up 30 flights, I guarantee you he'd get your ass up to go down the stairs.
If he didn't get me up, he just had to roll me down. I mean, no big deal.
Well, I'm sure he had, you know, the typical drag straps or whatever. He would have, him and his crew would have dragged your ass. You would have made it.
Right. That means a lot to me, Colorado. 6'6", 275. Yeah, I got you by a little bit. I'm 6'9" and 325. But yeah, no doubt. That means a lot to me that you was there, dude, and you risked your life to be there.
That's it.
Yeah, it means a lot to all of us. No words. Seriously, no words. Yeah, sad. I'm sorry.
Stacks and stuff. I ain't a big dude. I'm an average height for Southern Ohio, average build for Southern Ohio. These are some cornbread fools around here. Mama sprinkled Miracle Grow on them cornflakes. What's the deal with the green and purple Benjis, Phil?
I don't know, but it's just pretty funny to watch. I'm just watching it go back and forth.
Was it some microdot tripping going on or something?
It could be. I don't know. I mean, Lake House is the local resident stoner. I don't know. Purple Haze Benjis.
Thanks, everyone. Moved to Colorado once it's okay to move. Still love New York.
Oh,
man.
he was tripping up on John's stream the other night.
Yeah.
That's
I don't blame
funny.
you for getting out of there, Colorado. I really don't, man. But you'll always have that heart and soul love for New York.
I mean, Lake's got to be a stoner now. I mean, he got passed up for the fucking Backstreet Boys.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's got to have a drug problem by now.
Now he's just the gay alternate Backstreet Boy that nobody never knew.
Oh my God.
He's the gay third string backup.
Oh my.
Also known as the Tom Hanks of the YouTube community.
Yes, that's it. I never said I didn't smoke weed. Yeah, that's what we're saying. You got cut from the Backstreet Boys, so now you got a drug problem. It may be table salt your drug. I don't know. Let's see. He was tripping on my channel, but instantly sobers up on his channel. What happened? Hospital and rehab almost 3 months. Okay, no more. Sorry, guys. Just get going.
Yeah. No sorry either way, brother.
Nah, that's some hero shit there, man.
Don't you ever wear anything less than a badge, brother. That's all I can tell you. Be proud, my friend.
Yep, I'm proud to say that I know Colorado coin hunting and where he was at.
Damn right.
When I was sitting in school.
Damn right. It's an honor to be able to be your friend, brother. You know how many times I've said that line?
Exactly.
In reality, though, brother, you are a hero because of the job you were doing. No matter how you look at it, you have to humble yourself to the fact that that is what you were doing, is being a hero. However, yes, you were doing your job. But you weren't doing your job. You were doing your calling, because that job is a calling.
Yeah. Not everybody can do that shit, man. You had that mold made around you to where you was able to do it.
That's right.
If you looked at me and said, I'll pay you $12 an hour to go run in that building on fire, I'd have laughed at you. And you just stood up there and said, yep, let's go.
So are we, Colorado.
Yep.
So are we, brother.
I'm glad you're here to tell the tale, man, for sure.
Likewise. And quite honestly, I'm not even going to bullshit you. I would legitimately love to get you on panel and like literally hear the detailed story from like
if he's up for that,
from like the tone to as far as you can remember. Honestly, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
I would love to know what you guys were thinking as you were rolling up on scene, what you were seeing as you were humping up those stairs, the sounds you were hearing, the thoughts going through your. I would love to hear those details. These are the same stories that I tell with some of my battle buddies over the years, and that's the stuff that really makes it really sink in at what happened. I can sit there and say, "Oh yeah, we were in a gunfight. I was shot at. Yep, that whatever." But when you sit there and go,
I will be on the edge of my seat.
When you sit there and go, "Oh man, we were smelling this. You can see that. You can hear this screaming. You can see that." You know what I mean? Like that's what really would really make the difference.
Yeah. And that right there, Colorado, the man I could go through so much stories. That helps you too, brother. It gets us to know what exactly happened. That helps you too, brother.
Yep, it does. Getting that shit out. Let me tell you, sometimes you got to. I mean, I've got stories when I volunteered, man. I remember delivering a 16-year-old girl's baby in her apartment on the floor because she had no furniture. I've been there. I've been shot at while trying to help hold a guy from pulling a buck knife out of his neck. I've got all those horror stories from the department too. I can tell you a story about one of my buddies who kicked a guy down the stairs because he got tired of being a fucking taxi driver for a drunk who didn't want to pay for a cab. But even if you didn't want to go live on it, brother, I would love a private combo just to hear it. I would love that, brother. Just fireman to fireman. Hell, I'll go over here and look for my plaque. I've still got my Fire One certs from school and all that shit. I'll prove to you I donned that gear.
It was crazy. It was crazy enough as kids, I'll say, young men, 18, 19 years old, being up there with all that structure of steel that was sprung, that had so much pressure on it. If you cut the wrong shit, you was dead.
Yep. But
being the dude in the building, man, that's some fucking hero shit right there, dude, for sure.
Well, honestly, the aftermath was just as much. Because it was that fucking dangerous. But we're gonna end this stream on a high note. Colorado, you're the fucking man, dude. You're the man.
Rock on, dude.
We're gonna end it on that note, guys. Colorado, if I don't get it later on today, I'll hit you up or send me an email. Mullins, the same thing. Just email. Make sure I got your address. For anybody who got the $2 bills, and yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow night's stream. Maybe an afternoon stream with Bella. I don't know. But y'all have a great night. Is anybody going to kick up a stream, Lake House?
Lake House is going to.
Yeah. Check your email, please.
I'm glad you made it. Found it.
Yes, ma'am.
We're there every night. We have a good time. We usually have some pretty pretty good laughs. Sometimes we have some in-depth, deep conversation. My man Lemon's in here. That bastard needs to call me or email me because he said he would. I'm calling you out on that. Lake House cannot stream because he's too stoned right now. Well, if somebody's got a stream, everybody go there.
I don't know where that'd be.
All right, Lemon, Lake, Colorado, everybody, y'all have a good night. Byers and Donna, thank you for jumping on.
Yep, no problem. We'll catch y'all later, and Donna, I'll text you.
That's Texas Donna.
Something like that.
Texas girl Donna. I don't know. It's Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll text you here in a minute, Donna. I'm looking at that right now.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah, there you go. Texas girly Donna. There you go. That's who it is. And then you know Byers boys. He's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yo, have a good one. Both here.
Queen Cat and Rich Callie's
so check
streaming.
your
Go to Rich Callie's.
Who's that?
Rich Callie 21. He's streaming right now.
Okay, I don't have them. I don't think.
At least that's what he's saying, I think.
Let's see.
All right. Well, I'm going to kill the stream. You guys can keep talking in chat here. You don't need me in the party to talk.
Yeah, Boudreaux's over there. Dave's over there.
There you go.
Alrighty, I'll see you guys over there.
All right, guys. Everybody's jumping over to Rich Callie's. I'll catch you all later on the next stream. Have a great day, guys. And we will see you on the next one. Colorado, you're the fucking man, dude. Later, guys.
Later, yeah, take care. Bye.
End.